Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 21 of the AfterLife Podcast. Man, the podcast is finally an adult, technically in America now.
21.
21. And today, we got RunicTitan on.
Hey.
We also have the lovely Wintertooth back. I guess we didn't scare him.
No, you can't scare bears.
I mean, you kind of can, right? Can't you? Pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
Put a bulletproof vest on a bear. What do you got? Invincible bears.
Okay.
Debatable.
We also have Blondskunk on.
What's up? Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that's correct. But before we get started, we have to say we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. If you want webcams, it's on YouTube. So go right there right now. Links in the description down below on YouTube and all the other platforms. We also have a Discord at tiny.cc/AL Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, get memes, notification on video content, announcements, etc., be a part of the community, then tiny.cc/AL Discord is the place to be. Also, if you want to check out all the AfterLife members and all the people that are part of the host, then you can go to streamerlinks.com/AfterLife SMP. There we go. I was about to forget about that. We also have to advertise our podcast suggestions, or you can leave a suggestion on a topic or question at our Discord or YouTube comments. Then our first one is going to be from Bella asking, what are we all drinking for episode 21? What's everybody got?
Bella. Well, I've got a few things actually. These are like Norwegian brands, I think. I don't know if you have it in America. It's just like
some real alcohol. Okay.
It looks like an Arizona iced tea can or something. Really?
I mean, wait, are those like flavored?
They are flavored, yeah. I don't really like the beer kind of taste, so I want them flavored.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. What about everybody else? Okay, what do you got, Winnie?
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, bro.
Whiskey sour. So think about it. This is the manliest drink you can order that tastes like a girl's drink at the bar. It's amazing. You go up there, you tell the bartender, 1 whiskey sour, please. Everyone around you is going to think, yeah, that's a man. But when you get it, it's just this really sugary, delicious drink. It'll mess you up fast because you don't taste it.
Mixed with whiskey.
Nah. It's actually literally called sweet and sour mix. It's super easy to get. You just get whiskey, sweet and sour mix, put them together, boom.
Wait, sweet and sour mix? That sounds like a chip dipping or something.
It's like a Chinese dipping sauce.
Chip dipping. No, I want salty chips, not sweet chips.
To each their own.
You want like the tortilla chips. That's what you want.
Tortilla.
Is that going to be able to last you though, Winter? We got an hour and a half to go. Or 1 hour.
Oh, don't worry.
One.
All I have to do is take out the big bottle of Jack and the big bottle of sweet and sour and just like a scientist pour them together.
We're just gonna have Winter drunk by the end of it. It's gonna be great.
Just drinking from the Jack bottle.
Exactly.
Okay, Skunk, what do you got?
I got Miller Lite, bro. I've been craving it.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Well,
what else you got?
Yeah, what else you got, Skunk? Just 1 can, or you got other cans ready?
Pinky's up.
There's 2.
Dose.
And they didn't bring the wine. You would think you would have the wine.
You talked about
I drank like all the bottles last time. No, they're gone. Wine is gone.
Okay.
Much drinking.
Well,
Too much.
I have a Angry Orchard, some hard cider for today. Got that at the bare minimum. And then my mom bought this beer called Sapporo or whatever. So I was just like, well, got beer and hard cider because, why not? Have a little bit of both. And then I was thinking of having rum and Coke since I have rum right there on the bottom right there still. So, but I didn't go through with it because I'm trying to stop drinking Coke. So, yeah. Not trying to encourage myself. But yeah, so we got some interesting stuff today. But I think
Jay and I need to switch alcohols. They're way ahead of me on the time frame. Like for Runic, I'm sure it's like drinking time. Like he's probably been drinking for a while.
Yeah.
These other 2 or 3 hours ahead of me. For me, it's barely past lunch and I'm getting tipsy.
That's great.
You guys are making me an alcoholic.
For us, Jay, it's technically happy hour, but it's not Friday, so it's not happy hour. So
It's
Yeah.
happy
guess
hour somewhere.
This time is perfect for Norwegians, I guess. It's like almost 12
Yeah.
at
Mhm.
midnight. So
Knock you right out.
I ain't gonna get
Mhm.
anything else done today,
Yeah, that's the
unfortunately.
thing. I would like to record after this, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, you
Hey, guys,
can.
welcome back.
I don't
You're,
think that's gonna happen.
you're just gonna sound a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, I didn't tell you guys, but like, so
What?
I wanted to ask you questions or trivia. So if you get a question wrong, you have to drink.
Okay.
So I mean,
Okay.
of course, I already
Okay,
know
you-
the answer, so I'm just gonna be drinking regardless.
Okay.
So
Why don't you
Maybe
drink if we get it wrong?
No, yeah, exactly. You get
Well-
you drink if we get it wrong.
I didn't know
Oh,
if I
he's-
wanted you all.
Remember,
Well,
every second.
see, the thing is, I didn't know if I wanted to where you guys all submitted just one answer together, because some of them it's more obvious if you're depending on how long you've been playing Minecraft or been a part of Afterlife. So, you know,
Oh.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Oh,
I'm gonna forget everything.
I might do well on this, actually.
100%.
I might do well, I think.
so I mean, do you want it where each of you guys have an answer each to encourage more drinking, or one big answer?
Uh,
Well, I
If
think
you
as soon
don't
as somebody
agree-
says an answer and you're like, oh,
Well,
that's a good
no,
answer.
because you're gonna
Me too.
hold it. You're gonna hold it because I have multiple choice.
yeah, maybe like type it in the Discord so you remember your own answer or something.
Okay.
So I mean, you
yeah,
guys can do that. I can't, sadly.
All right.
I'm
but-
definitely gonna need another drink.
To start things off, it is when was AfterLife SMP Season 1 founded?
Ah, dude,
Now,
I don't even.
A, December 12th, 2014. B, December 19th, 2014. C, December 21st, 2014. D, December 25th, 2014.
What was
the first
What
one?
was B?
B was
I know
19.
the answer.
A
I know
was
the
the
answer.
12th.
December?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I think I know. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I-
This is gonna be weird for me, but
I have an answer. It's not based
what, we
on
type our
knowledge. It's
answers in
just
the
based
Discord?
on.
yeah, I've typed mine. Or
Yeah, I have. Yep. I'm ready to push enter whenever you guys are.
Should we just like say it in turns? So like Skunk first, and then or
Okay,
whatever.
Skunk,
order?
let's hear it.
Okay, C.
Okay, Runic, what's yours?
I said B. Dang it! I don't know.
Okay, Winter.
I said B as well because December 19th is my birthday.
Well,
Oh.
sadly, Skunk is the only one right, so the rest of you
Man,
have to
that's-
drink.
Chug, chug, chug. 100% down the
Jog,
toilet.
jog, jog, jog.
Okay, man, come on now, Runic, you should know this.
Yeah,
I only
thought it
knew
was-
that because you said it recently, probably.
Wow, that's cheating.
Well, no, it's not even that, but
That's
like,
lucky.
I don't think
I
it's
feel like
just
we
that.
talk about it a lot.
Well, I feel like I'm the most like proud of it. Like I mention it. Like I don't know.
So wait, what was C for my
C was
information?
December 21st,
Mhm.
December 21st.
12/21. That's when
So
season
close.
1 was technically founded.
I would have struggled with the year even, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I
gl-
thought,
I'm glad
I
there was
thought of
multiple
mixing
choice.
it up just in case.
yeah, because I don't know.
That would have been like weird if you would have
Wait,
like a
was
trick question
what-
if you like said, "Hey, this is when Afterlife started," but like we didn't start season 1 until later on.
Yeah.
That could have
I
been
don't
like a
know
little bit of
why.
a trick question.
I had 2011 in my head for some reason. I don't know why.
Nope. That's when I
Yeah.
would have started playing Minecraft, or when I bought my account, I think.
Mhm.
I think it's when I bought my account. So, nope, couldn't be that, because that would have
Yeah.
been way too early.
Yeah, that's like 9 years ago. So
Okay, well, we have one more question, and then we can pause on that for later.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna leave this one broad. Well, I'm gonna see if it. Do I want to? I think I'll just do multiple
Just
choice.
say the question.
Okay, what company previously sponsored AfterLife for hosting?
I know that.
I know this.
We got MC Pro Hosting.
Wait,
We got
oh,
Cubed Host.
Poor
We got
Winter.
Pickle Hosting, and we got
Okay.
GG Servers.
all
Oh,
right.
I got this. I
So
got this.
MC Pro Hosting,
Wait, the
Cube
first
Toast.
one or wait,
and then we
what
got
was the
Pickle
question?
Hosting. So what company previously sponsored AfterLife?
Previously. Okay, previously.
So A is MC Pro Hosting, B is
Mhm.
Cube Toast, C is Pickle Hosting, and D was GG Servers.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
I'm ready.
a solid
Answer.
guess.
Answer.
Okay. Runic, what's your answer?
Pickle hosting.
Okay, Winter, what is yours?
D. GG.
Skunk, what is yours?
Pickle hosting.
Pickle
Yeah,
hosting is the
boy.
correct one.
Asking all the questions where I'm like, dude, I just joined like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Pickles and Cheese Village.
Wait, was Pickle hosting when he joined or Winter joined?
No, it was never Winter. Pickle hosting stopped sponsoring AfterLife when they ended, when AfterLife Season 2 ended. Because they got bought by another company, and then the new owners then just stopped communicating with me because I worked for them. So I had I was in charge of sponsorships too at that point. So I got to fiddle with our stuff, but yeah. I don't know. I figured I would see if Winter could guess or just be surprised.
It was
like
25%. That was
well, I mean, I feel like by process of elimination, you might be able to narrow it down to at least 3 of them, right? Because like MC Pro Hosting only really sponsors bigger people.
That's one for sure. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And
I guess
then
we only
pickle
That's a weird
hosting. I'm
group
like,
one.
that's not real. That's not a real thing.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. It's like the only name that's kind of weird.
I'm like, you were
Yeah.
totally riffing off of Pickle Rick right now, and I'm on to you.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
wrong.
Sadly, you aren't.
This is the
But
face of a loser.
it's okay, Winter. We got some other questions where you can win at, but
Oh,
that's
I
for
will.
later.
The best.
Are they
So-
afterlife related?
No, those were like the only afterlife related ones because I didn't
Okay.
want Winter drinking too much.
Yeah,
You
I was
know,
gonna
just
say.
because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be
No, no, no.
fun.
You made me take 2 big drinks before we started.
Yeah,
So
that's already
really,
gone already.
You
Look
just
at that.
got me liquored up for the rest of this.
That's
Yeah.
gone.
We got a lot of exciting stuff, but we were having a controversial topic before this podcast, and I cannot believe what I was hearing in my little
What?
sanctuary right here.
What?
Which one?
People about washing their hands.
Oh.
Do we have people here? Right.
That
Okay,
one.
Skunk, did
Right.
you wash your hands when you used the bathroom?
What? Recently?
When you just used the bathroom?
Now,
I didn't use the bathroom. What are you talking about?
You didn't wash your hands, you
I
nasty
don't
little
remember.
boy.
wait,
Bro,
did you wash your
it's-
hands?
No, I didn't. I told you. I came back and I
You
said
did
no, I
not.
didn't.
Okay.
I did not.
He
No.
was in a hurry. He was working hard, boys.
Working
Oh,
hard.
gosh.
I
I'm
don't think it's a
disappointed.
I don't think it's a big of an issue. You know, if in public, yeah, sure.
I mean,
If you're somebody else's house, maybe.
yeah, so your mouse on your computer, right? Doesn't it collect like crap over some time? Can you imagine like your own pee?
Yeah, I think
particles
Gamer Gear
spewing
does
on the
that.
mouse?
Right.
You know, ironically, as a male, I think public restrooms are like the one place where you could get away with not washing. If you're like me, you go to the stand-up urinal, and all you have to do is unbutton, unzip. You don't have to touch anything after that.
I don't like going to those because there could be a guy right next to you doing the same thing. I prefer going into like a booth or whatever you call it.
Right next to you. Hey man, what's up?
I
How you doing?"
understand that. Yeah.
Yep, it's got a couple more minutes on this.
Have you ever been to like those bathrooms where it's just like a pig, like where pigs get their food from, like the little troughs, and
Yeah,
like there's
exactly.
no like dividers, so it's just like you're all just whipping it out.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
As soon as I see that, I'm just like, I'm going to the stall. There's no way.
I think the school bathrooms were like that.
You guys are so shy.
Yeah. The worst part is like if someone pees like right next to you and their stream or whatever, like they don't have the control of it at the start, it could literally fly into you and the
What is sorry, like the mist?
It's like a fire hose over here. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
So wait,
All
does
right.
everybody here? Wait, okay. Skunk doesn't wash his hands. Winter,
I
do you wash
I
your?
just don't.
Okay, you kind of don't.
Okay,
it's
so-
half and half for me.
If I'm being honest, before pre having a child, no, it was whatever. After that, I was kind of paranoid. He's the first kid. Washing after everything, absolutely everything. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
it is.
Hmm.
Okay.
It kind
about
of
you, Runic?
just developed into
What?
a habit.
You wash, Runic. You wash, right, Runic? Please.
yeah, I do, but I only wash with soap after I've had like a dump. I don't care too much about that when peeing.
Poop!
Oh,
Yeah.
the truth comes out now. Look at this.
I'm the
I do
only
wash my
one.
hands with water, but not soap when I'm peeing. Like
Hand
I don't.
sanitizer sometimes.
It's not that important. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Man, so only thing I know is if I'm ever to meet up with Skunk again, I'm not touching anything in his room. All
This
I
is
know.
gonna be the one thing,
Bro.
This is the one thing that's gonna get taken away from this podcast. That everyone on AfterLife is an alcoholic, and none of them wash their hands.
I wash my hands. Everybody else.
I mean, do you use soap all the time though?
Yeah.
I need another one. I'm gonna.
I
Have to,
make
I'm
sure.
gonna have to dip for
You
a
got
second.
to sneak away.
Like I gotta make sure.
I'm just gonna mute my mic and I'm just gonna go grab them and bring, and then I'll just have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wonder's just gonna start chugging away.
I think we lost him already.
Yeah,
What?
Wonder's
Yeah,
gonna
true.
deteriorate.
I think we lost him.
His wife's gonna come in and be like, "What are you doing?" He's like,
What are you
"Just on a
doing?"
podcast." Like, he's never gonna be allowed back on again.
Big true.
Oh, wait, what else were we talking about before this? We talked about something about
Pee.
peeing, right? What about
Yeah,
peeing
yeah.
were we talking
Oh
about?
gosh.
I mentioned that I had there was a guy I talked to a while back or whatever,
Mhm.
and for some reason it was in a Discord call with a lot of people, and we started talking about peeing for some reason,
Mhm.
and then he just said like he doesn't hold his pee when he pees. Sometimes I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, cause how do you do that even?
I don't see how you can't, because it's like when you're, I don't know, you sort of got to aim it down, right? If you're tall, it's gonna go straight or like a little bit not. It's gonna hit this back of the seat if you don't like aim it down, right?
Well, if you actually if you pee without holding your does it
You can
go
curse
up
for it.
or
You can
down?
curse.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
if you don't hold your dick, does it go down or up if you pee?
I think it depends on what it's feeling that day.
Yeah, that's true.
Man. So, Winter,
What'd you say
missed.
about my mom?
We were talking about
Well, I
how
hope it's not your
if
mom.
you
I
don't
would hope
hold
it's
your
not your
hands
mom.
while peeing, I mean, if you don't hold your junk while peeing, does it go up or down?
What do you think?
If it's going up, I think you have a different problem.
Mm.
Okay, so the only thing I know is Winter's gonna be drunk by the end of the podcast. That's it.
That's
I
it. That's all you're pouring
I
in
brought
it.
a wine down bottle.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
wine
good.
down. Coors
Okay.
Light.
So I mean, I can see situations where you don't hold your junk. Like I've done that at
Right.
urinals because
Well, yeah. it's different
there's a
from-
divider. I don't
Yeah.
see a point. It's right there. You're like a foot away from the urinal.
Right.
Hopefully, a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. Like, so you
The
don't really
ones where you
need to.
stand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you could see it there, but like if you're home in your own place,
Home, yeah,
I
I'm
don't-
holding. Like, I think my brother at one point told me that he didn't hold himself. I'm
Such
just like,
glare. Sweet and sour.
sweet.
I don't
and
know.
sour.
It's real. It exists.
this might be a weird thing, and you guys might laugh at this, but I actually recently I've been instead of standing while peeing, I've been sitting while peeing. Is
Oh,
that
I do
weird?
that. I do that in the
too,
middle of the
Runic,
night.
Sometimes.
I've
Yeah,
reached
it's
the
just-
age where I wake up like 6 times.
I
in the night
just
to
can't be
pee.
bothered
I
with
sit.
like randomly pissing on the floor,
Yeah. For me, it's I do that thing in the middle of the night where you don't open your eyes because you're like, if I open my eyes, I'll wake up.
Yeah.
You feel around, and then you just sit. You're like,
No, you just like
Yeah.
yeah. I've done that in the morning when you're waking up, man.
There's actually one negative thing about sitting though. It's like if you don't like, you still have to like push your dick down, but like
Yeah.
if you don't, because if you don't, you'll pee like through the
Oh
seat,
yeah.
the seat lid, and it goes down like onto the floor and
Yeah.
stuff.
when
That's
I was
happened a few
like
times.
11 or 12, that happened to me. I didn't know that could happen. I sat down and it was for a number 2Z, but I always do number 1Zs with my number 2Zs. And it just
Mhm.
went right perfectly between the things, and the whole back of my pants was
It's
just
so
drenched.
unfortunate.
I'm
It's
like,
really
I didn't
is.
even know.
It's like you
as soon as
think
I
you're
was done, I'm
aiming
like,
down far enough and you're not, and then it's just like,
Mhm.
oh,
Then it's out. It's out. It's just gone. It's
yeah.
These are things women can't relate to. When was the last time you girls have sat down and peed on your pants? Hmm?
I mean, it depends on the amount
Probably in
of
the
force you
forest.
use.
Yeah, forests
just
don't
sit
count.
down.
There's no toilets in the forest.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying how much force they use to.
Wait.
They're going super Saiyan on the
Super
toilet.
Saiyan. You know, anything's possible.
We're getting to level 2 today, boys.
So when
Oh.
you do number 2, you pee first, right? And then you do the number 2, but then you pee more after, right?
Oh,
Is that
it
how it
totally
works?
it totally depends on how bad the number 2 needs to come.
I always
See,
find it's
if
like
it-
number
if it's
2
like
and then
You sit
pee.
down and it evacuates, then number 1 will come after number 2.
See, ideally, you want to go number 2 first and then pee because, if you pee first and then number 2, then you might get
Splash.
whiplash from
Oh,
the pee.
Yeah,
that's
So,
That's true.
but, typically you want to pee first and then poo because due to how American toilets are supposedly, that helps like make you not want to pee if you sit on the toilet for a long time. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, but like sometimes I had the urge to pee while needing to go poo, and then I'll lose it because I was going poo instead. And then when I start,
Interesting.
when I finish wiping and then staying up, and then then like 5 minutes later, it's like, oh, I need to go
Huh.
pee now. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that.
Now I have I sat too long on the toilet playing on my phone. My legs are dead.
I do
I don't
that
think
all
I've
the
ever
And then you
Ah.
experienced
stand up
that.
and it's like needles in your legs
done
as you
that
walk.
all
You're like,
I feel
"Ugh."
like you're
Your legs fall
sitting
asleep.
too far back on the toilet then, maybe. Like too far, like
I
you should be sitting more forward then. I
for
think.
for reasons I won't get into, I can't be too far forward.
Hmm.
Mm.
Weird conversation.
Interesting. We're learning a
It's-
lot about each other right
Where
now.
did this question come from? I don't see this on our list of topics.
That
Oh,
was
it's
just
there. Oh, it's
I know,
not there.
Skunk was
Wait
thinking
a
about
minute, it's not there.
dicks and stuff. So
people are just getting curious about each other. How we go about our mother nature.
This is what happens when a podcast turns 21. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's true.
we gotta
Happy
we gotta
21st.
encourage it.
Drink,
Yeah.
boys.
Drink.
Oh, shots.
Oh yeah, I'll drink again.
Shots.
Hmm. Okay, I'll ask one
Okay.
question from the trivia.
Here we
Okay,
go.
from the
We got
trivia.
this.
Right after we drink.
Yeah, boy, gotta encourage
up.
it. So,
Okay.
what was the update that took Minecraft out of beta to its official releases? So you guys are gonna struggle with this. We have
Oh, I
the
think I know.
adventure update, we have the pretty scary update, redstone update, and horse update.
Can we guess?
I know
Oh,
this. I know
pretty
this.
I think. Oh, okay. I don't think that was it.
Can I guess?
Wait,
Can you
took
say
out
them in
of the
order
beta?
again so I know the
Adventure
number?
update is A. B is pretty scary update. C is redstone update. And D is horse update.
Okay,
I think I
got my
know.
answer.
I don't-
What is the
hmm.
update that took Minecraft out of beta to its official releases?
I got this.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Winter,
We
what
just-
is your answer?
C, redstone update.
Okay,
No.
Skunk.
Is it?
I was gonna say the adventure update.
Okay, Runic.
It is not the pretty scary update because that's the Nether, and that was in the beta, I believe. I thought D, but I don't think it's D either, to be honest. I
It
don't
is
know.
not. So actually, for those
Yeah.
answer choices, I went in the order for what each update came in. And the adventure update was announced during Minecon, and that is the correct answer.
Dang. I
So
thought-
the adventure
wait,
update
Bro.
added villages,
You.
but no villagers. Enderman, silverfish,
Oh.
cave spider, stone bricks, and all that. Strongholds, abandoned mine shafts. That was the update that made me think Minecraft was crazy when I saw these abandoned villages.
Mhm.
So
For some reason, I thought that was like
I was
something
totally
else.
confusing exploration update with
Yeah,
adventure
that's
update
it. That's it. Dang it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
because they're the same exact thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
this is the Minecon that Notch flipped the switch to activate the official releases of Minecraft.
See,
For
that's what
anybody
happens
that
when you've been
remember.
drinking. You hear
Remember
something,
that.
you think about what it is, you're like, I got that. And
Well, I
if
have
it's
to drink,
even
yeah.
remotely similar to anything,
I'm winning.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
he's
Skunk.
right.
He's skunking.
Okay.
Another
So
question.
you want to do another one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
we
many
can
you
do
got?
another one.
I don't want to spoil it, but
I have
could do
8.
it today.
So
8 more?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure, let's do another.
now the next question is, how much did Minecraft / Mojang sell for to Microsoft? So how much
I
did
got this one
Microsoft
too.
pay for Minecraft / Mojang?
I know this one. Off
We
the top of
got
my head, I know it.
A, $2 billion, B,
Hmm.
$2.1 billion, C, $2.5 billion, and D, 2.7. So A is 2, B is 2.1, C is
Sad thing.
2.5, and D is 2.7.
I was thinking 2 billion right away, but I'm not sure anymore because you had every single one being 2 billion something. That sucks.
That's how trivia questions work.
Yeah, boy.
I still know
Oh,
it. He didn't trick me.
I think I know. I think I know.
I'll go for this one.
I put
Okay,
the
Winter, what is
VCA
it?
typed. Oh, it's 2 billion even. Just a smooth 2 bill.
Skunk?
Crap. Dang it.
2.5.
Runic?
I changed my answer from A to B. Dang it, dude.
It
Is
is
it 2
actually
billion?
2.5. You all have to
Oh.
drink besides Skunk.
Wait, what?
Bro!
Rigged.
Let's
This is
go.
rigged.
Let's go, dude. Y'all suck.
Man,
He's
I
asking
don't.
questions and are like, who cares?
2 billion. That's
Well, you don't
insane.
care because you're losing, so.
I wanted to ask questions like, which block, if you put it on an angle, gives you this shade of purple on a map? I'm like, I know that. I know that answer.
Well, yeah,
I
your
don't know
color
that.
theory video probably helped with all that.
I'm literally making a video right now that is how to identify every single shade on a map and which block gives you that shade.
I would guess like
Oh, it's-
how do you get through a wall earlier in Minecraft? Like there was like a trick you could do to go through a wall.
Ender pearls.
No, minecarts. You could right
That
click
works.
through a wall to go into a minecart. I remember that.
I was going to say a painting.
You guys are
Oh, that-
expecting too much of me, I feel
Right?
like, right now.
Like a painting, right? You can go through that.
That
Yeah,
is
like-
true.
It's easy.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
can walk right through a painting. What I like is you make that new Jarecraft video that came out. You make a map of cobblestone and then put the
Mhm.
maps on the wall.
Mhm.
Then you
Oh,
just
I've
walk
seen that,
through the
yeah.
cobblestone.
Oh, that's neat.
Someone should
Hmm.
make like a shop on Afterlife for that, like random paintings like that.
See, I want to make
That'd be
like
super intensive.
paintings like
Yeah.
that for shops, like because I saw B-Dubs do that with his Boomer shop,
Yep.
and I was like, that looks
Boomers!
really cool, but like,
That did look cool.
but I'm like, that might seem like too much work.
Oh,
Like, is
yeah,
it
it's
worth it?
A lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
And then
well, he
he
said
even
his
redid
latest
it.
video was like 8 hours to redo it, and like you got to assume he had all the materials on hand
Mhm.
during the process of redoing it.
Yeah, and then he even had who helped him? Was it Tango?
Tango
Tango.
and
I thought it was only
Wasn't
one
there
person that
someone
helped redesign it.
Yeah, Tango
Oh.
helped him with the map, but the other guy from the Boomers, I think Runic's talking about, is iJevin.
No, that's
Yeah.
Impulse,
it?
right?
Oh no,
no,
yeah,
yeah,
Impulse.
Impulse, yeah.
Impulse, iJevin. They're
It's the
basically the same
shovel
person
guy.
to
Who's
me.
the shovel guy? I can't remember. I think that's
Impulse.
Impulse. Yeah.
No, the
I
shovel
think
guy. Those are spoons. That's Mumbo.
Okay.
We're getting our hermits mixed up here.
Yeah, all the alcohol's gonna start kicking in soon. It's okay. So I also have a podcast suggestion.
Oh,
So-
okay. We're going up here.
We have Eddy asking, do you have any Minecraft ideas / projects that you really want to build, but it is too complicated and or takes too much time for you to build it right now? Does anybody have any of those? They're like, I want to do this, but I can't. I mean, I feel like Skunk has a lot of that since he started working again, so now he's kind of like pushed back.
Oh
on what
yeah,
he
there's
can
a
do.
lot of things with that, with like time and everything, but it's just gonna take more time to do it, I guess. And well, not more time, but it's gonna take. I'm gonna have to manage time a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
With how I do it. So, for instance, like what I'm with everything at my base right now, building everything, it's just gonna be a slower process,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think, and it doesn't really stop me from doing it. It's just gonna be slower. That's all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's really like the only thing that's happening with me right now. I don't really have any other projects besides what's on Afterlife. So.
Mm-hmm.
No, I am the opposite. I'm completely flushed with things that I just don't have time for. I want to make more ships at your place and do a full scale invasion. I want to recruit other members on the server as pirates. I want to go bug Kyle because he's poking at me, so I want to poke back. I want to make I got that map area. I want to keep working with the maps. I have to finish my actual base, and I keep wanting to put that off more than anything. And then there's the real base, my actual like season base I want to do. And I'm like, well, I can't do that till my first base is done. Every time I log in, there's just so much that it's almost like stage fright. I'm like, what do I do today? What do I do? So yeah, to answer your question, yes, there is a lot.
True. Because when I was off for a little bit, I was like, I have so much that I can do, but I'm not gonna do it. I decided, like, my brain was just like switched off, and I'm like, okay, today I'm not gonna do that, and I'm just going to either go to sleep, watch YouTube, do something a little bit more relaxing and enjoyable than actually working on this project that I'm supposed to be working on. It's like almost like a chore, and I don't want it to fall into that trap of it being like a chore. So,
Yeah.
I felt like I had to do it, but then again, if you want it to work, you have to. So,
Oh, the grind is real.
oh, it is
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm definitely. I'm gonna guess I'm the second richest not hermit on the AfterLife server.
So I was gonna say what?
Yeah,
What's this blasphemy?
What are you at, Winter? How many diamond blocks?
Well, you'll see at the beginning of my next video. I have much more than I probably should. I keep mining. Like I lay down a beacon made entirely out of solid gold blocks, by the way. And then I'll just clear the entire range of a beacon, and then I'll pick it up, move it to the next spot, and clear an entire range. Just because I need all the stone for that stupid castle.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you like? I feel like after doing that a couple times, you'd be good now.
Oh, you would think, but there's so many little things that like pop. Like I just did the second Cliffs of Dover Island. That's gonna be like the middle island between everything else.
I saw
and the castle. Just that alone, the entire floor is slabbed with stone, and then under the grass on the ceiling is completely blocked out. And that by itself was like 4 shulker boxes of stone, which for me is most of a single beacon's area, because you get all that other crap like andesite, diorite, granite, gravel, dirt.
That's great crap. Don't ever say
But
that. Don't ever.
Do you dig straight up as well? Because you could dig straight up and get like 10 times more.
No, I don't dig straight up. I only clear. I'm trying to follow the community cave guidelines. If people only dig in 2 blocks tall, so that's what I'm trying to stay with, 2 to 3 blocks.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I mean, if I did an entire chunk, I'd only need 1 beacon's worth.
Yeah.
Just buy Mario out.
No,
Just do it.
I actually did a whole mining session, ran out of stone, and went to his place to buy. I think it was 12 or 16, 18 stacks. I think I ended up buying 18 stacks of stone from him because I ran out. I'm like, I am not going mining again.
What was his prices for stone again?
It's a single diamond for 6 stacks, which is a great deal.
Okay,
Unless you need as much stone as I do, then
yeah. And then he has spare storage below, so
yeah, I'm giving him blocks and blocks of diamonds for all the stone I'm going through. It's ridiculous.
Man, the only thing I'm thinking about right now is I should not be drinking on an empty stomach.
I am approaching 2 stacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just slowly oozing into me more.
Well, remember when we drank on a full stomach there?
Yeah, but that was way better.
No, it was not.
Well, no, that's just
God, that was awful.
We all think it had to do with the food. Come on now.
I
Did
think
you guys get food poisoning?
I think we
potentially.
Like a minor food poisoning.
Everybody started.
How bad was it? I've had food poisoning once, and it completely.
Some people started vomiting. Some people started having stomach aches because we had Philly cheesesteaks with fries, and then the alcohol came in the hand, and then some people weren't feeling
I didn't have
as
alcohol.
Food poisoning, is that like that's like out of date, or what is that?
Be like a multiple things.
Like, is it just?
Okay. It could be, I don't know, maybe whoever prepped your food dropped the meat on the floor and it's like, whatever, put it on your sandwich and something crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit, I guess, bad.
Or cooked it wrong, or etc. You know, anything's possible. People make mistakes too, of course. You know.
Not my
You
Amadeus.
could probably sue
I
for that in
trusted them.
America.
It's hard to prove that you ate from a
Well, if you have
specific restaurant
if you
that
have
gave it to you, though.
three people saying they got food poisoning from one area, can they sue? Technically,
Well, I mean, I'm not an avid drinker, so I don't know how like alcohol fits in with like
Yeah.
eating right away. You know, if like I just
Right.
ate, I'm just like starting the drink. You know, like how does that fit in? Or you know, maybe somebody ate too quickly and that's just their own fault, right?
True.
Yeah.
You know, never fully know.
They, depending on who you're trying to sue, if they can afford a good lawyer, you will probably lose.
Yes, in America, it might not even be worthwhile.
Yeah.
I have a
Isn't-
collab case, but I can't afford the lawyer to do it for me.
Yep.
The defendant can? Oh yeah, I ain't gonna win.
I'll be your lawyer. Easy.
What
We're gonna win everything.
are you gonna call it? A skunk law firm?
Stink firm.
No.
I'm
Stink
like,
firm.
I'm sure I can make skunk work somehow, and then I realized I don't know what lawyer building places are called.
Gunkerson
Law firms?
and Co.
I think they're just called law firms.
law firm's the only thing I can think of. I'm trying to think of like
That's
an
all they're
example. I'm like,
called, really, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know any lawyer
Doctor.
building.
Lawyer. I'll be
Yeah.
a doctor
Stunk
lawyer.
law.
Yeah, I don't know anything else for that. I feel like they're just called law firms and that's it. Or there might be another title I think they have, but I can't remember it right now.
I think most of my lawyer information that I have in my
Another
brain
word
space
for
comes
law
from Daredevil, and because Matt Murdock is a lawyer,
Yeah.
and so I'm trying to remember what his business was called.
Well, I learned a lot through Community because, like, the main character from the Community TV show is. Oh, I watched all 6 seasons.
You hate it?
You don't like Community?
First 2 seasons were okay, but then after that, I'm just like, man, I'm really sticking to it because, like, it's not worthwhile.
Community is hilarious.
I
That's
feel-
when you turn 25, go back and watch it again. It's that show's really clever in ways that I didn't previously understand myself.
I feel like the last 2 or 3 seasons should have just been killed off. Like, I understand why, is it NBC or Universal or whoever it is, killed off the TV show and sold it to Yahoo. I'm like, yeah, I can see why.
Did you?
Think Winter's Frozen. Oh god. Oh
Either that or
god.
he's super mad at you, dude. Did
Yeah.
you say you hate?
He's ready to point a finger.
Here I come.
Man, this is not a good look for Winter right now. Looks like he's about to
So wait,
oh,
Oh, so wait. Okay. Wait, what happened there?
okay, so wait.
Oh, you're
You're back, Winter.
So you say the first 2 seasons of Community were like at least
They're
okay.
okay,
And then
they're
they
okay.
dropped off after that. It's
Yeah.
funny you say that. I forget the actor's name. The old man, Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
He apparently had some really bad beef
I looked
with
into
the
that.
director and the writers and the actors, but they wouldn't fire him and he wouldn't quit. So they
To be
kept
fair,
putting
his
him in
character sucked
really
too.
bad positions. Well, they made his character suck because nobody liked Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
that might be a little bit of what you're feeling of like, why is this so awkward with this? Did I freeze again?
No, you're good now.
No, you're good.
Okay. I can see me on my computer and I can see me occasionally freezing.
You
No, I
froze.
think you're fine for the most part. But
He
No, it's good.
froze. He froze.
but yeah, so while we're on it, I'm just curious, what is everybody watching though? Because like
What?
I've been watching a lot of TV shows as of recently. Like I said, I watched Community, all 6 seasons or whatever it is. Finished the last season of Star Wars: The Clone Wars over here. Watched
Bro.
AfterLife Season
over?
2. Watched the
Oh,
show
we
on
count-
Netflix.
Are we counting like YouTube too?
Well, no, that was TV shows, but
That was,
Oh, I thought you said Afterlife.
Afterlife
season two.
Season
Like, why you
2
going back and
on
watch that?
Netflix
Gotcha.
with
Wait,
Rick
is that a
Gervais.
series?
There's
Yeah,
a show on Netflix called Afterlife.
yeah,
I thought you
After
were, like,
Space
kidding.
Life.
I think we have a branding problem.
I thought he was
Yeah.
talking about Afterlife.
I mean, to
No.
be fair, we started before them, so sounds like they have a
Yeah.
branding problem.
We
They
should
got a branding
sue
problem.
them.
You
Yeah,
should hope
Ricky
that series
Gervais,
doesn't
you're
get
gonna have
popular.
Yeah. But
Mm.
what else did I watch? I watched Too Hot to Handle. That was one of the new shows that came out on Netflix. I watched The Witcher finally, so I've just been trudging through.
That's like the last show I watched on Netflix. I haven't watched
Same.
anything else.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have. I don't. Well, first of all, I don't have time to watch shows.
Yeah.
Like I just like to sit down for an hour and dedicate it. And I don't. I used to like having it up on like my second monitor here and then
Mhm.
playing Minecraft, but I don't like doing that anymore either. So
Yeah.
Let's see. I watched all of The Mandalorian, which was fantastic.
oh, that is
I still
fantastic.
haven't
show.
done that.
And then I watched all of The Witcher, and peeps were like, "The Mandalorian's so good." I'm like, "Have you seen The Witcher? Oh my god, Superman is. I mean, Henry Cavill is thing. Oh,
Yes, he was pretty good in that. He fit it.
Let's
It did.
see. Then this
Apparently
has
he's
been
not a
ongoing
fan.
for years, but I've been keeping up with the show called Lucifer.
Haven't started that yet. I
Is that
see it.
the girl that's like big brain or something? Or
Yeah.
No, it's the red devil looking person on Netflix.
okay.
I'm
Lucifer
scared to
is-
watch that. Is that a bad thing?
It's so good. Lucifer's hilarious. That show, it's basically just your normal procedural cop show, detectives,
Mm-hmm.
hmm
except one of the detectives who's really just a consultant, not really a lawyer. Lucifer
Yeah.
is actually the fallen angel, and he walks around. He's like, "Yeah, I'm immortal. Yes, I have super strength. Yes, I can make my face turn into my demon face and make people go mad." Oh, it's hilarious.
Hmm.
It's super good. You should definitely, if you haven't seen Lucifer, it is so good.
I mean, I see
But-
it on there. I think it's like one of the top shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Oh, it's so good.
And then
It's so
Twitch
good
also
because
used to show ads too.
Okay.
it's you hear the name Lucifer or Satan, whatever, and it just has like a negative connotation associated with it for obvious reasons. But the show does a really good job of like humanizing him, so you really feel for him. Like
Oh no,
You
you're
have to
going down
watch
a
it.
dark path
Oh
now.
hell yeah, Satan!
it's so good.
I feel for you, bro. I know what you've been through.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's not. It's weird. It has a like strands of like real world mythology mixed in with stuff that sounds like they're making it up, and then
Mhm.
also like there's bits of Christianity, bits of Judaism. Like it's like drawing on the lore of Satan from across multiple religions to create this one character.
Mm.
And then of course the show has its own spin on him, where you know. Basically, he's Lucifer because his dad said, "You have a job to do and you're going to go to hell and do it." And he's like, "Whoa, I hate being here. And you know I hate being here because who wants to be in hell?" So he goes to Los Angeles and it's amazing. His license
Okay.
plate on his car says Fallen One.
Ew.
It's amazing. There's puns like that
Fallen
all
One.
over the place. But besides that, recently, there's this new show that came out. Mrs. Tooth and I have been watching. We just finished the first season, in fact, on Hulu called Everything's Going to Be Okay. And it's about
Is it?
three siblings. The
Mhm.
middle child, who is a daughter who has autism. The younger daughter, who's 14, who is just getting into freshman high school area and trying to figure things out. And then their older brother, who's taking care of them because their dad just died, who is flaming gay, like super homosexual. And it's so funny.
The dad or the brother?
The brother, the dad
Oh.
died. It's
Hmm.
just a weird. So when I watched the trailer for it, it was a trailer heavily skewed about this autistic girl and her two autistic friends. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a comedy show based around the life of like what it's like to be autistic and like how they see the world. That sounds like it might be fun and entertaining to watch. And then when
Mhm.
you get into it, you're like, this is really way more about the brother and his boyfriend trying to take care of his two younger sisters. And it's
It's
absolutely
interesting.
hilarious.
What about the
Mm.
mother? Is she dead?
She apparently, so the older brother, his mom is still alive. The dad died, but the dad
Oh,
left
that's
his
right.
mother for another mother, and she passed away when shortly after the second child was born. Third child, second child, depending on how you count the siblings.
Yeah.
So yeah, no parents around. The brother's mom lives in Australia. They're in America. So yeah, he's taking care of them.
Complex.
Oh, it's if it's one of those shows where if you grew up like, I don't know, maybe my grandfather who passed away at this point, but like maybe my grandfather would watch this and be like, this enrages me. If you're
Mhm.
if you lean
Mhm.
that way, maybe don't watch
Mhm.
it. But if you're more open-minded, that show is amazing and hilarious. It's called Everything's Gonna Be Okay, and you should check it out. It's on Hulu. The whole first season. It's only 10 episodes.
I kind of
And
expect
the-
that saying to be said several times during the series. Then
Yeah, right. Like it's like a repeat.
everything's gonna be okay.
everything's gonna be
It'll be
okay. It's
okay.
gonna be okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Fall off a cliff. Everything's gonna be okay.
Now,
I broke my leg, but that's okay.
It's
can
all
I
right.
can I just swap things and ask Runic specifically? Is there
Yeah.
anything you're watching that might be, I don't know, maybe not in America? Considering where you're from, I'm curious.
Honestly, I don't really like watching Norwegian stuff. I don't like watching Norwegian TV even. It's like
Why?
I cringe at the no, I don't cringe at every single Norwegian thing, but like most of the things are just stupid. I mean, I do watch the comedy stuff, but it's not like
Examples. Why is it stupid?
why is it stupid? I don't know.
Why is it stupid?
It just
Like he
is.
said that thing and it was dumb.
It's like most of the series I feel aren't like they don't reach me. It's
Mhm.
it's I feel like it's mostly all the time it's like teenagers in like a big city drinking, girlfriends cheating or stuff like that. It's kind of boring to me.
It's
I
just
don't know.
typical.
That's what
Right,
they make
yeah.
in Norwegia.
Well, I don't know. I don't really look for stuff,
Norwegian.
so that's
What?
just what I'm thinking. But I don't know.
Hey, I'm allowed to call it Norwegia. I had a Norwegian
That's
friend
actually a
once.
cheese brand in Norway, by the way.
Norwegian.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it good?
I mean cheese is good. Yeah,
You should send me some.
yeah. I'll just slap it on your face.
Slap this cheese on your face.
I don't know. I prefer watching American or like English.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
YouTube, Netflix. I don't really watch like cable television anymore. Like, I don't think a lot of people do. We
How
got rid of
crazy
it.
is that? You're like, I'm sitting here thinking, what are the TV shows that I am watching to answer Jay's question? And I'm like, I can barely think of 4. And is it 3 of all 4? I think all 4 of them are on streaming services. They're not even on TV anymore.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Everything else I watch is on YouTube. Literally everything else I watch is on YouTube.
Endless
Yeah.
amount of content.
Crazy.
The recommended
Times are
section
changing.
is
I
the
watch
devil.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's Star Talk. Yeah, I got all the hermits. Oh
Great.
man, if you can't watch all the hermits, there's too much of them. With the recap for Afterlife,
Mm-hmm.
I've had to stop watching some shows because I spent a lot of time watching everyone else's content now.
What we like to hear.
Like for the most part, I enjoy
Feels
watching
good,
all the
man.
content, but there's that point where it shows up and you're just like, I really want to watch that episode of Lucifer right now. Click off of Jay's
Right.
video.
If
Get
you
out
could
of
just
here,
stop
Jay.
uploading.
You're no Lucifer.
Oh no.
Or maybe he
Yeah.
is.
So, but I just want to clear up. I meant like Norwegian series, but like there's a lot of programs or like on the TV that's good. Because it's mostly comedy that I watch, and they're good. So
Do you watch specifically comedy shows, or do you actually watch like stand-up comics?
it's not like stand-up comics where there's a guy going on a stage making a joke. It's not really that. It's more like Norwegian dudes like doing like challenges, for instance, or I don't know, random stuff. It's almost
Was-
kind of like a YouTube series. Sort
So
of.
it's
Okay.
the only. I don't think I've seen any like true Norwegian television, but I'm assuming you mean something along the lines of, have you guys seen? It's on Netflix, or it used to be, it might still be, called the IT Crowd, or you might have read it as the It Crowd. It's
Oh, no.
definitely British humor, definitely made in England.
Mm-hmm.
That show is hilarious. It's super dry humor because it's British,
Hmm.
but I imagine that's what there must be a Norwegian version of British humor comedy.
I
I'm
mean,
curious what that
probably.
is. You should
Probably,
send me.
like it.
You should send me like your favorite show or something on the Discord so I could check it out. I'm curious how it like
Mm,
compares.
I don't know
to-
if you can. I don't think you can find it anywhere. Well, maybe you can. Actually, you probably can, but you'd have to
Why
buy
did
a
you do
subscription then, probably. But,
subscription.
Like the thing I watched like before I got in here, it's like a program where there's this. I don't even know how to explain it. It's a Norwegian guy that's got like a military background. He
Mhm.
knows how to cook and stuff, and he's like the leader of a camp, like a soldier camp. And then he brought like some comedians, some like radio hosts, and like some known Norwegian celebrities, and they go through like a military thing to see who can last the longest, and then it's kind of like a just see who wins, basically.
I feel like there's an American version of
Is
that.
it scripted or is that like a
it's not
reality?
it's not scripted. It's
Nice.
yeah, it's just I don't know.
Kind of sounds like American Ninja Warrior. Make him
I
go through a
guess
series of
sort of.
challenges.
Sort of,
Unless
I
unless
guess,
that
but-
challenge is like,
Kind of.
how well can you flambe this fish? Like that's
No, it's like the last episode I watched, they had to go through or be in the wilderness for themselves for a day and make a campfire and eat like a raw fish and stuff like that, and
Mm.
walk like with a
Ooh,
really heavy
a
backpack
day.
for like 10 hours and stuff. I don't know. It's just
I
don't know.
tease. I was in the army for several years, so surviving in the wilderness is funny to me.
yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Trivia.
Trivia. Okay. Okay.
That's all I gotta say. Trivia.
That's the real
Okay.
reason we're all here. I'm drinking my drink just because I
That's
want
the
more
reason
trivia.
why we're all here. We didn't even know this was gonna happen.
Yeah, you guys didn't even know this was happening. I did
And now
this
it's
on
the
my own.
reason.
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
Who is the current youngest AfterLife member? We got Artorvian.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, I
We
know
got
yeah.
Puffing Fish. We got Ash's Den, and we got Square Mario.
I know this.
It's between two people for me.
Yeah,
That's
same.
it.
I think it's Skunk actually.
it's 50.
Shut up.
It's definitely skunk.
Okay.
Who did you say again?
Artorvian, Puffing Fish, Ash's Den, and Square Mario.
Oh, I'm no.
It's a 50-50. I
okay, I
really
think-
don't know which
I think I
of the
know.
two.
What do you mean?
How do you guys not know, bro? Come on, it's easy.
I think I know.
You say it's
Wait.
easy, but they're so close.
Actually,
So
no.
wait.
I feel like one is 15 and one is 16. I don't know.
Yep. I think that's exactly it too.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Skunk,
Ash's Den.
Runic.
I said A. What Artorvian?
That was Okay, you said Artorvian. Okay,
Ah,
now
crap.
what'd you say, Winter?
Ash. Definitely Ash.
Okay, now what age is Ash?
15?
16 probably.
14.
Didn't he turn 16 or something? Or am I
Skunk is correct on both terms. It is Ash's Den.
14?
Wow.
And
nice.
he is 14, I believe, unless he just turned 15. So
Yeah,
I
don't
believe
think Henry is more
Artorian
young
is
than 15.
15. Unless he had a birthday,
Hmm.
then he's 16. But yeah, so
I thought
Well,
it was
I
15
lost.
and 16 as well. But definitely Ash.
yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
damn, this one is good.
I'm gonna drink anyway because I want to.
He's like, I'm getting tired of not drinking.
This
Yeah.
one kind of tasted like what's it called? The
Alcohol.
sugar spin.
what
Sugar-
is that?
Sugar,
it was like
Pixie
direct,
sticks.
directly translated sugar spin.
Sugar Rush?
You know the sugar on a cone that's like looks like a cloud.
Oh, you're talking about a cotton candy.
Yeah.
Cotton
candy.
candy. There you go. Dude.
Sugar spin.
Sugar spin. This tastes like sugar spin.
Well, this is make it.
No, I
Okay.
get it. I get it. It makes sense.
Mhm.
Tastes like that.
So we got another one. What is the name of the update for 1.15? We got Bugs and Bees. We got Buzzy Bees. We got Bugs Be Gone. And we got Bees.
All
I
right.
might actually get this one wrong.
I think
Wait,
I-
repeat it. Repeat it.
A is Bugs and Bees. B is Buzzy Bees. C is Bugs Be Gone. And D is Bees.
I have an answer, but I also have a comment.
Bees nuts.
Bees nuts. That would have been the
Bees
best
nuts.
name ever.
Daddy.
I grabbed 115. Bees nuts.
Okay, has everybody got
that?
that?
I got my answer. I don't think it's right though.
Okay. Winter, do you want to go first since you have the comment?
Yes, I think it's bugs and bees, but the what was the beesy but the buzzy update or
bees?
something.
Breezy.
Buzzy bees. It's like
Breezy,
I feel
beautiful
like
cover girl.
it started as answer A, bugs and bees, and somewhere in the middle it was teased they were changing it to buzzy bees, and so I'm getting a little confused. But I'm like 90% sure bugs is in the title.
Okay.
I feel like it almost has to be A because they only added bees, so they must have done something with the bug fixing. So I don't
So
know.
you're saying it's
But-
bugs and bees, Runic?
Yeah.
Okay, Skunk,
think
what
so.
about you?
I think it's buzzy bees.
Skunk
No
is
way.
correct.
No
See?
way! What?
See? I'm pretty sure it was teased as bugs and bees, and then it changed halfway through.
It must have.
It kind of was, but that was never their official title for the update.
There was
Oh.
actually like a splash where you see Minecraft across the screen. There was a bugs and bees update splash they made for it.
Stunks.
Well, the Minecraft Gamepedia says it's Buzzy Bees.
Hmm
It's funny
Oh, I'm
how I
sorry.
haven't heard of it. I've only heard bugs and bugs and bees.
So when you said bugs and bees, I'm like, oh yeah, that was
Yeah, I felt
definitely
like
a
that was
thing they announced.
believable. And then
Jay, what's
see,
I'm pretty sure it was.
this is my beer.
Okay.
The
all right.
4 beer or whatever it's called.
Like, he's
Yeah,
taking
so
Diet
C and
Coke
D, I
there.
didn't know what to put.
Sephora. Sephora beer. That's just perfume in a
Sephora.
can.
Well,
Like an
Ooh, it tastes like flowers.
Safari beer.
Sapporo.
yeah, I didn't know what to put for C and D as our answer choices, so I was like, oh crap.
You should have
Like-
put bees nuts. That's amazing.
Yeah, bees.
Bees nuts.
Bees nuts.
He's not.
Have any of you guys done anything with the bees? I mean,
no.
I think
Nothing.
Yes, I
I have.
have. I made an entire build that was a beehive. So it was a block for block replica, and inside of it was an entire bee farm. And I also did redstone videos to make the most compact, tileable bee farms that you could. Most of the stuff the hermits are using is something that I designed. So Il Mango also designed it like 2 days after I did. So, they're using.
He copied you.
oh
He
no.
copied you.
There was actually somebody. I think it was the Chad Minecraft guy, Chad OMG. He
Mhm.
did the same bee farm I did, slightly different tweaking on where you put the positioning of the dispenser.
Yeah.
His video went up like 3 days before mine. So somebody commented on my Discord like, "Did you know this person copied you?" And I'm like, "What?" And I looked into it. I'm like, "No, actually, sorry. It looks like I may have copied him. Dang it."
Yeah.
Best response.
He's got 3 days on me. I got like 2 days on him, Il Mango,
Mhm.
but it's
It
all,
almost
it's
seems
all the same
inevitable.
farm.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, right? Before it's like,
Yeah.
oh, like you might not even ever look at their video and it's like, oh, you're still gonna get accused.
Mhm.
I get the whole green comment a lot.
Oh yeah, but I mean, at least with Green, it's like most people have heard of Green. This Chad OMG, I've done some research since then and realized, oh, he's been around for a long time and is pretty
Yeah.
popular.
He's a
I've
Minecraft
never
guy.
heard of him. Never heard of him.
Well, that's
Never.
something that really sucks, though. To be honest, like, even though you might have done something before someone, just because they're the bigger YouTuber, people are gonna go to you and be like, "Oh, you copied Skyler's Minecraft, calling gold butter." I don't. Bad example, but
Yeah, I got a comment today actually saying I copied System Z on my Nether tips and tricks video. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm
System
like,
Z's one that's
no.
been popping up for me as well.
Really?
I said no, I'm not copying. I don't do that. I don't go to people's video and be like, I'm going to do exactly what they did. I'm going to
I mean,
copy.
that's always something I try to do, or not always, but there's been times where I've thought to myself I shouldn't watch Minecraft videos because they kind of limit your creativity in a way. Because
oh yeah.
when you see it, you want to do the same thing. You're like, you're not as creative. I think when you
Yep.
when you watch
I-
stuff like that, it's kind of
I totally agree. I
don't know.
used to be, when I was streaming full time last year, I was subscribed to Gemini Tay, Mythical Sausage, Fwip, basically the entire legacy SMP.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I decided to go back to videos, I realized that every time they uploaded a video, I felt like I couldn't make a build like they did anymore. I couldn't make a video about that. And so sometime around July, early August last year, I unsubscribed to everyone and stopped watching everyone's videos because I felt like I couldn't make videos anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's
That's
kind
not
of bad advertising for our own channels. Like, hey guys, don't sub to us because then you might not figure out what to do.
I mean, just being
Don't do
real,
that.
right? Like, there's
Yeah,
My
I
whole
mean,
channel's
like
about.
I'm still sub to the Hermits because the Hermits have this really fantastic way of they might build something that's topical, but I'm not watching because like I didn't search into the search bar how to build this build and then
Yeah.
Exuma popped up. I'm watching Exuma because I like Exuma. Like,
also,
Right.
I guess it was a bad example because I guess not every viewer is a YouTuber, Minecrafter, you know. So,
Yeah.
so that doesn't really work that way, I guess.
To be
Mhm.
fair, that didn't even click in my brain until you said that.
Yeah.
What do you mean other people aren't trying to make videos? This doesn't make sense.
Right.
Impossible.
Isn't this how everyone lives?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, I mean, it's okay to get inspired of like off of other people, though. Like it's not. Just
No,
don't copy them full force.
No, I feel like the problem is if I try to make something else, it's less efficient, and therefore I don't want to do it. It's like, why not do what they did because it's more efficient? Would you want to? It's kind of hard to be like,
In
oh, I'll
terms
just build
of
a crappier version because
in terms
it's
of a contraption or in terms of building.
it's kind of both. It's like
Yeah.
it's
like,
kind of
when
like
you're
why
building,
Kind of see, right? Like if
why
you wanna
build?
copy a redstone build, that's fine. If you want
It's
to
like,
copy,
okay, so if you watch a tutorial for like a medieval building or something,
Yeah.
you wouldn't go around in Minecraft and build a square house. Like it's kind of the same principle, I think. Almost. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. I almost feel like Skunk. I'll use you and I as the example. You built that ridiculously awesome mushroom house recently,
Mm-hmm.
but let's say your video off the top of my head. Let's say it's exactly 10 minutes long. If I can't make that video in 9 minutes or less, why would I even compete with you? It's not as fast. It's not as concise. It's not as professional. I couldn't do it better than you. Why should I even bother making mushroom houses at all now?
Well,
That's
I mean,
that's
the
good.
I don't think it's necessarily
I'm really condensing the idea down to what you
Right.
extrapolate a little further. It's like if you're both
mean-
building up
Hmm.
in the medieval style, if his build just
Right.
ended up looking better, like you kind of I don't know. I personally get discouraged if I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, my next video, I'm thinking I'm gonna do this medieval inn, and then I happen to see, say, Green built a medieval inn. I'm like, that looks fantastic.
the thing
I
the
ain't
thing
doing
I
that
mean
anymore.
the thing I mean with that is like it's hard not to copy. Even though you're not trying to copy, you
Yeah,
sort of just remember what they did, and then
Yeah, certain
you can't
things they do.
help but copy. It's like I don't know. That's why I
Yeah.
say I shouldn't watch
yeah.
videos like that, but I still do, and it's I don't know.
Well, it's a double-edged blade. You watch
Yeah.
their video, you see, they built a medieval house. Oh, their roof was extra good, extra fantastic. Their
Mhm.
doorway was extra fantastic. If I don't
Yeah.
at least do that or better, then people are going to see that it wasn't extra good or extra fantastic like theirs was.
I mean, you could
And that
also
may not
improve.
even be
Also.
true, but like,
Yeah.
it's just something that when you watch the video, in the back of my mind at least, I'm like, I can't do it like that. Like clearly that was amazing. I can't do it like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can't relate because I kind of don't feel that way when I watch other people's videos, or I sort of just
Well, that's
block
because you're an
that out.
amazing builder from before watching the video.
Right, but I feel like you guys are pretty good at it too. I mean, like it's not. I think building is just subjective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that sense, and
Mm.
you can build. It's just watch what you are gonna watch on YouTube. I don't know. I just
So
think
if
I agree with you. Building is totally subjective, and I recognize that it's definitely something that only happens in my brain. It's like I can't do that. Yes, I can do that good. I can probably do better if I really tried. But something
Absolutely.
about seeing it,
I try not to
it
compare. That's my
flips a
thing.
switch in my brain,
Right.
and that's why I don't try to watch a lot of other
Yeah.
content creators because I know it flips that switch. And
Mhm.
right now, the only way I know to beat it is to just not watch it.
I mean, it is kind of a bad thing though. Like, it's like what people say that you shouldn't compare yourself to others when you do YouTube.
Mhm.
But I feel like you kind of do, even though you don't think you do.
They say don't compare yourself to others. Don't worry about the numbers. Stop comparing yourself. Like, no,
Oh,
I do all that stuff. All of it. I watch my numbers. I watch other people. I compare myself. And Like, am I performing anywhere near as good? If not, why? Like, what's the reason?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It kind of is unhealthy and sometimes healthy, I guess, depending on what it is. But
Well, I guess it depends on how you're analyzing all that and you using it for yourself. Like, are you using it in the wrong ways, or are you
yeah, I
going
mean, if
about
you use it
correctly?
for motivation, that's a good thing. But if you use it as like a, oh my god, I suck, I should just quit kind of thing, then you know.
Oh, never. I don't suck. I'm the best.
Yeah,
It's
if
just
you're like-
sometimes that the best happens to be the best across the board, and they also do the best. So it's like it cancels out. That's where I am. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the
Well,
best. You're the
Don't start
best.
sounding like GP.
And if we're
now,
both
okay?
being the best,
oh
only
no.
one of us can be the
GP
best. At a time.
2.0.
GP 2.0. GP's.
My favorite AfterLife member is GP.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, GP. No, get out of here. I saw your stupid Polish flag on my castle, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh,
Oh.
You keep your own Polish flag to yourself. I
I
returned it.
appreciate it. I thought it was pretty cool.
I was surprised. I started a video. I looked up. I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? What the heck is that on my castle? Who
Yeah.
put that there? I had
Didn't
no
even know.
warning. Apparently, Kyle pointed out to me. Thankfully, someone cares about me. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, GP did that. He was supposed to do something else for his challenge, but he did that instead. I'm like, oh, so this is Kyle's fault again. It's always Kyle's fault.
And nobody's
Dang
done
it, Kyle.
anything to him.
Yeah,
Except
he's
taking
just been
Captain away
frolicking
from
over there
the
by the spire, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, working on his
Gotta get
base.
back at him. Mega prank.
Looking all innocent.
Until that last streamathon, I didn't know how to get to his base through the Nether. I walked around the Nether hub like 10 times, and every time he used a stupid acacia sign, and it blends into the Netherrack. I never
Oh.
once saw his sign.
Yeah,
Stupid.
before you just had to fly there, so it was even worse. But now there's an actual way, so it's helpful.
Okay, I don't even know where it is in the world. I'm just lost all the time.
Southeast of the industrial district. There you go.
Just fly that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fly that
So
way.
the
Right.
that way.
direction towards your base from spawn.
That
Right.
way. That
That's
way.
the way I know.
Just go that way.
industrial
That way.
district. That way.
Somewhere over there.
That way.
Everywhere.
That way.
Trivia.
Trivia. Oh
Trivia.
gosh. Okay. Without clicking
Wow.
away from your Discord, how
Hey.
many AfterLife members are there?
Oh.
You got to say it for yourself. Do not
I
look
got it.
anywhere else. You're a
I'm-
cheater
I
if you
look-
look somewhere
I
else.
got it. I'm counting myself. I got it. How many AfterLife members are there currently right
Yes,
now?
in season 3.
I know.
I got it. I got it.
I'm not going to give you any answer choices. You have to know.
Don't give us. Yeah, don't give us
I go
time
first?
either. I guess.
Okay, Rooney, go.
My feet.
16.
You don't sound too sure, Rooney.
No, I'm not sure. 16. I don't know.
Skunk.
16! 16!
Yes, I got it.
Yes, everybody's right. Okay.
Oh,
All right, another question.
Since we're all right, we all have to drink.
Okay.
big tree.
Yeah.
It's the price for winning.
Yeah.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, a ding-dong-ding.
What is the name of AfterLife's current hosting company? We
Cringe.
got Sloth Hosting as A.
Oh,
We got
Wait.
Torch Node. We got Bisect Hosting. And we got
Whoa.
Dedicated MC.
wow.
All of those are made up.
What did you say? The first
Sloth
one?
Hosting.
No.
Torch Node.
Sloth.
Bisect Hosting. And Dedicated MC.
Well, I
Yeah.
know.
I want it to be sloth. I want it to be one of the 7 deadly sins.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Can I go?
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Dedicated MC.
Wow.
Okay, Winter.
I'm gonna say D. I don't even know what it was.
Dedicated MC. Okay, Skunk.
The last one.
Dedicated
Oh.
MC.
Not it.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, you're all wrong.
The one time I agreed with Skunk, it's wrong.
I thought it was the last one. Wait, what was the last one?
Dedicated MC is the last one.
Oh, that's not it. It's MC,
Is it-
isn't it? What is it?
Torch node?
It's Torch.
It is Torch Node.
It
Well,
is.
I thought that was like a name you took off like node.
He
No,
was literally playing Minecraft and he saw Torch in his offhand. He's like, oh, Torch.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
No, they are our current host. Have
We
been
all
for
win.
the
Drink.
past
Oh yeah.
like 8 months or 9 months.
Oh yeah, right.
Can
I
Man,
literally just
we
watched.
get another question?
yeah.
Yes, we can. I literally just watched one of Exuma's videos this morning. They switched to having a fabric server. I didn't know you could have fabric servers.
Yeah, because Fabric is all server side. So
Fabric
there are reasons to do that. I saw something about it, so I'm thinking about it, but I don't know how it affects redstone and mob spawning and whatnot. So
Oh, it's
I
the
don't-
type of
I don't know.
server jar.
yeah, so like there's Forge and Fabric and Spigot and Bucket and all
Yeah.
that. But
Spigot.
Fabric, yeah, but Fabric has 2 mods that are all server side, so you don't have to download anything yourself that help optimize the server. But I didn't know if that would break anything potentially, so I was waiting on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was interesting because that's what I saw in Exuma's video. Is like, if you've noticed, we haven't had lag lately because we changed to fabric, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
so
didn't actually notice, but
yeah, there's a mod that I actually got from the Torchnode server hosting Discord where somebody recommended these 2 mods, and one of them helps with chunk loading because it changes how chunks are loaded. Instead of like requiring them to be lit up, they don't require that, and that's why chunks load so slowly because it has to light up each chunk correctly. So
who
Yeah.
keeps burping?
Runic.
Stop harping.
Okay,
Oh, no, he's a Viking. It's fine. It's
yeah,
okay.
it's fine.
It's okay if you're a Viking.
Another
Yeah.
question. Why is 1.7 named the update that changed the world? Fill in the blank.
Oh, I know. I know the answer.
Wait, where's the
It's
blank?
not the answer you're looking for, but I know the right answer.
What did you say? Why is 1.7
Why is
called an update?
1.7 named the update that changed the world?
The heck
So
did
you can list a
1.7
variety of things.
Actually, I have 2 answers. One might be more correct than what you're looking for, but whatever.
Okay.
7.
1.7 named the update that changed the world.
Can I use my Google card?
No.
I don't know.
Is everybody ready?
Oh, I got this. I got the answer.
One example or one thing?
No.
What do we need? What do
The
we need?
What's 1.7? I don't even remember.
Any,
that.
you can name some features that were in it.
I don't even.
Oh, I got this.
Okay. I'll let Winter go first then.
Yeah,
It's
let
funny. I appear overly confident for every answer, and I've been wrong. But I'm pretty sure about this one.
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
No,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, the real answer is 1.7 is when I started playing Minecraft.
Oh gosh.
You're wrong.
But
You're wrong.
I think the answer he's looking for is 1.7, I believe, is the update where they changed how terrain generates. And we were starting to see things on like building with B-dubs where they were getting horrific chunk borders because it was the first time they changed the way everything generated.
I thought it was biomes because it's not
Whoa,
the
whoa, mister. You guys didn't have
That's what I
answers.
thought it
Don't
was.
correct me.
combat update.
Well,
right?
no, I
it
thought.
Bi-
No, I don't think so.
Not
was new
combat update.
biomes,
No.
like Mesa. I don't know.
Well, no, I thought it was like the dark oak biome and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I
And
thought
the
too.
savannah.
New biome generation, son.
But you said something
said-
weird.
Messed up. I don't know.
I said I joined
Like-
Minecraft. Yeah, 1.7.
Okay, I'll technically count that. So you all 3 technically got it right. They added a bunch of new biomes to the game.
Right.
11 new biomes to the game, to be exact. The
changed
Mesa,
generation.
Mega Taiga, Roof Forest,
I
Birch
think-
Forest, Flower Forest, Savannah, Extreme Hills, Deep Ocean, Snowless Taigas, and amplified world types to the game. So, before that, we didn't even have
But
amplified.
specifically, it changed how things generate because there's new
Yes.
biomes.
Didn't they do that way before 1.7
Worlds are getting not corrupted, but definitely like, oh, that is clearly the side of a mountain there that's
thought
cut
they
off
did
into
that
this desert now.
Didn't they do that in every update at some point? I don't know. Maybe not.
I mean, in a way.
That was like the major one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the major ones because it
Was
added
it
all those new
11?
biomes.
It was
Yes.
11 new biomes.
Yes, 11 new biomes. I mean, it might be like, mini biomes from those new biomes, but like,
I was
that's
gonna say, are they like real biomes?
Yeah, it's
They're
like
real
Mesa
bones.
Plateau or
I
something.
don't-
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just.
I started first and foremost in 1.7.10,
Mhm.
and then I played modded in 1.6.4 because the mod scene was always an update behind. But
I think 1.7.10 is like the best version of modding. I think.
It is.
well, see, I joined in 1.7.10. There wasn't modding for it at the
I don't know
time,
what changed it.
so we
though. Why-
so we did modding for 1.6.4 at that point.
Because 1.8 is what killed
1.8
a lot of
sucks.
Minecraft. You know, PvP change happened, so a lot of people didn't like that. And then also, I think they changed how coding, like what you need to do for mods to make them change, kind of. So
Yeah.
that's when the last great mod update happened.
Speaking of mods, did you guys? What's the oldest mod you can remember? If you did play
Planes.
with mods,
Mod or mod pack?
mod specific mod.
Anything from 1.6.4.
Isn't there like the crayfish furniture mod or something like that?
Yeah.
Crayfish is really good.
Not that old, I think. I think
That's not that
My,
old.
my favorite one was, and I don't remember the name, so maybe Runic can help me out because it seems like he knows mods. Is it's like Archie something mod. Basically, it has this one block, and if you put it down inside of a build that isn't touching anything else, as long as you are within a certain number of blocks, that thing becomes an entity, and you can drive it. And so
Yeah.
I used to do
Yes.
it with. I used to build airships, put them down, and then you
Yeah.
can fly your airship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I was gonna say more creeps and weirdos.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Never heard of that. What is
What?
that?
It had like
I know Mo creatures, Mo Bens, Mo
Jay, I don't
creeps and weirdos.
you remember that is it I don't know, the black guy in the mod?
I don't fully remember it. I just remember the mod name itself.
There was something funny he said or something. But I remember werewolves and stuff, like the
Yeah.
scream like no, yeah, and then turn into werewolves.
Yeah.
Did they have werewolves in Witchery? Ah, Witchery is
They-
my favorite mod. I love Witchery.
They even had like a quality zombies mods. Or like a Yeah.
Mhm. I
Or
remember the
you had
Kingdoms one too.
had like a map where you
Oh
could like
yeah.
planks on the windows and stuff like that, and zombie
Mhm.
waves and stuff. Pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, Flans and then Kingdoms. The Kingdoms one where you could have your own little kingdom and you would bring resources to upgrade the kingdom to even
Oh,
bigger and
dude,
bigger and bigger. And like
one was
upgrade
good.
certain buildings in the kingdom. It's like,
Man, are we gonna be playing some modded AfterLife?
I
soon?
actually had a series with that mod before.
I don't know. To me, that was like the best mod ever. And then Flans
yeah.
too, of course. Who doesn't like
mod
flying
called-
planes?
Yeah. Was there a mod called Millennium something?
You know what's better than flying planes? Whatever the name of the mod is that I can't remember the name of. Because you can build whatever you want and then fly it.
Yeah, just be a
Yeah.
big old blob.
this is my it's my booger from my nose I'm flying at you.
I think the most iconic mod is probably Mo Creatures, though.
Hmm.
That's probably the most.
Isn't that the
mod-
most iconic because Mojang stole horses from them?
Well, yeah, and they hired the guy that made the mod,
Yeah.
So
Like, hey, your horses are real great. Come work for
What about the Aether?
Yeah, I was
Isn't
about
that
to say.
pretty old?
Yep,
Yes, that's-
Aether's pretty old. They also took the developer from that and hired them to Mojang.
Yeah, you can see why the
Oh.
Nether's all.
actually, I might have. Did they not hire the Mo Creatures guy, Dr. Sark or whatever it's called?
I
He's
think
called.
he is. I'm not sure. I just know the Aether person works for Mojang. Because I followed them
Yeah.
on Twitter and they had the Mojang in their bio.
They should have hired the guy. I don't know the name of the mod because clearly I'm not a big mod player. There was a mod pack where you could take a book and with a special lectern from the
I know
mod,
what you're
you
talking
could change what the book was, and it creates a portal to a dimension based on the
Oh.
book.
about. Custom dimension.
And then they did snapshots this year that were basically the same thing. Make a unique book and throw it in the portal and go to some place.
It's
Mhm.
true. I never thought about that.
They
Dang.
they totally should have made that a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even care if they would have limited it.
I want to
There's
find out. What,
3 secret recipes to 3 special places that don't really impact anything. but they exist. Good
And then
luck finding them.
So
That'd be so much fun. It'd be really cool if they did thing from the last podcast, right? If they were like, here's 3 special portals that you don't know anything about or how to get to them, and hints to how to craft these things exists within mansions
It's
and
called
end
Mistcraft.
cities.
It's
Oh,
called what?
oh,
Mistcraft. That's what it's
Mistcraft.
called.
That's it. Yeah.
I used to play with that one a lot. It's good. It's a good one.
You could get lucky and generate worlds where it's like this entire plane is made out of diamond blocks.
Yeah, but
Awesome.
it also made you want to explore the actual world because you could find like pages with different like things in them.
That was a good one. That was a good mod.
Hmm.
Had you explore, rewards were awesome at the end. It did have a problem though. If you got lucky and you found like, say, the diamond world,
I feel like they could do something
diamonds
like
kind of
that.
lost value.
They could do something like that, I think, but like not make it OP like diamonds everywhere. I would like that.
Guys, I'm out of alcohol.
or you could choose one dimension. You know, like or
Just kidding.
or you only get one dimension. What are you doing over there?
Winter's gonna
What do
go
you mean?
crazy.
I'm getting swifty.
Oh, are you saying skunk?
No, I was just saying if you could only do it like one time, like you had a one-time use and you get one random dimension for that world.
Oh, that'd be neat. I think in a
Well,
way.
that would
Uh,
also kind of suck because like if you see someone else with a way better one, you kind of like I want to remake my worlds.
I think it should also have like different biomes though as well. Like it shouldn't
Yeah.
just be like how it was for the April Fool's event. It should have like different biomes. It should be like
Yeah, what if you like
Did you guys make a book with your name to find out what world you were?
yeah, mine was crap.
My world
It
was
was
filled
bad.
with wither bosses.
Huh. I
Yeah.
wonder what that means.
Because he's evil. That's what it is.
I mean, that would be pretty cool if they had a system like that where you could like find like a netherwart forest biome like page, and then you can mix it with a like a overworld biome, and then get like a whole like nether and overworld kind of biome.
Oh, what if it's like you have to collect pages from like the overworld, and then you have to collect pages from the nether and pages from the end to make one book, kind of like how in World of Warcraft they have you
Ooh.
like collect pages from killing people for quests, except you're
Yeah.
collecting pages from each dimension. That'd be neat.
Ooh. All right, Mojang, come on, hire us.
Also,
Imagine the in-game economy too. I'm selling pages from them.
Yeah,
but
that's
Jay's got
literally
them
what
from the
happens.
end.
it would give more endgame. That's like what we need. I feel. Also,
That'd be actually really cool.
there's one thing I always wanted in Minecraft, though. By the way, it's like you raise the sky limit, and then you make it so that you can mine underneath bedrock and get to the nether, like by digging down. That
I
would
mean,
have
that'd
been
be cool.
Like,
don't know.
like literally under the bedrock is one sheet of purple portal. So if you fall through it, it takes you to the nether. That'd be so cool.
like a super rare item to mine the bedrock, and actually maybe not. I don't know.
You can break bedrock. Like
Yeah,
I have a hole in the ceiling of the nether right now.
Somebody
Gold-
suggested that netherite should break bedrock.
just have the aether, the overworld, and then the nether, and then above the aether you have the end or something. I don't know, kind of like space, and then
Make it feel like a real planet.
I don't understand how the nether would fully work though. That's the only thing. I could see the aether being a cool thing. I mean, but
why would the nether not
well,
work?
because the nether you have. I mean, is there like a portal that would automatically teleport you into the nether below that bedrock? Because like,
I mean that could be a thing. I don't know.
because I mean the nether is 8 blocks smaller than the overworld, so that's my only question. Like, how would that work then?
Yeah, I think to maintain that
Yeah,
you would have to make it like you got your absolute layer 0 bedrock, and if you break through that, it drops down 2 blocks, but the whole gap is all portal.
Yeah. So like you instantly like teleport, like how when you're in creative mode and you go through portal, you instantly teleport. I think that's
Yeah.
what would need to happen.
What do you mean? Why don't they just raise the sky limit to like 5,000 blocks or something, and then
Well, because
actually
then you have problems with things loading
guess
and
true.
lag. Because
But what-
didn't we just have a problem on the server where there was a giant Polish flag above Skunk's house and it was causing lag just by existing.
Well, it's not even
What
that, but like Flim's planes are also helping, and then Town Hall, and then the item frames and chests,
Town
and then
Hall!
maps.
Why,
Now we
why
got
don't they
Winter's
just
Castle.
Yeah, not to
Yeah,
mention
the castle.
I was
The
gonna say,
castle.
all right, let's take it back a notch.
No, let's be fair. Let's take it back to the root problem, and that's Mojang refusing to make servers that can utilize more than the one core.
Well, we already know it's never gonna happen, sadly. So
Bedrock?
If they could do that, we
Alright,
could
can I go
definitely
get
have
another beer?
5,000 block
you
high
can't, Skunk.
worlds.
Okay, because I'm all out, so I feel kind of left
They
out.
should
I'll be right
make-
back.
Make Bedrock servers and Java servers compatible.
Well, plugin developers are trying to make that happen. So we're
We're
almost
gonna,
there.
we're gonna get dance emojis on Java.
Well, no, I think I wonder what that's gonna look like.
Stupid. That's the answer.
Well, no, because like Java won't be able to see it, so it's just gonna be like,
What are you doing? Just standing there doing nothing.
yeah, your
Dancing.
body's like teleporting one spot to the next.
Won't. He's doing
That's
the
all
robot.
that's gonna look.
Is what? That's like the old man facing down the younger gentleman, and the younger gentleman breakdancing on his head, and the old man's like, "What is even happening right now?"
Mm-hmm.
He's dancing, man. Can't you see? You just see him standing there. No, I don't see.
Okay, well, I have a
Okay,
question
boomer.
that's on our topics list. Do any of us have any fears? You know, it can be any level. You know, it could be a fear of heights. It could be a fear of bugs. You know, maybe you don't like being in the dark. Anybody got any specific fears? Man.
Each?
Two specifically.
Really?
If I'm being real with you guys, I have two mortal fears that stop me from doing things. It is I have a fear of falling, not heights. I have a fear of falling,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a fear of drowning. As a teenager, I would only shower once, sometimes twice a week, because I was so scared of
Really?
water. I didn't want to take showers because of it. I'm so scared of drowning specifically.
It just
Like-
sounds a bit weird or funny, but
Was there anything that like caused that?
Oh yeah, I could tell you exactly what happened. I
Oh.
was one time on a boat with my real dad, whom we don't like, nobody likes, and we were out in the Columbia River because you guys
Mhm.
know I'm Washington State. I was born and raised in Oregon, living in Washington State now. Columbia River splits the two states.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the river. I didn't know how to swim. I was only like 8 or 9,
Yeah.
and my dad decided this is a great time for you to learn how to swim in this river that is notoriously dangerous and has killed people before, and just throw you in it.
Oh.
That's how I learned.
We're talking about
And the-
biggest fears.
The only
Oh.
reason I survived is because my mom, whom I lived with at the time,
Mhm.
was a saint and decided, you know what we need to get in the house? Nintendo 64 and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which I was addicted to. And when Link swims in that game, he has a very unique way of swimming that I
Mhm.
watched. So when I was thrown into the river, that was the only thing that saved me was, how do I not die right now? Swim like Link. And to this day, I swim like Link from Ocarina of Time.
Wait, so when you were in the ocean, you just heard like a voice in your head, like, "Hey, listen!" And then
Hey, listen. Yes. Yes. Hey, listen, do you want to not die right now? Yes, I would very much like to not die right now. Hey, listen.
fuck.
Hmm.
That's great. That was
And the other
fantastic.
fear again is just falling. Have you guys had dreams where you startle awake because it
Yes.
felt like you were falling?
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
that exact same sensation.
absolutely.
But very strangely enough, I enjoy skydiving.
Never been skydiving.
I don't think
Oh,
I ever
it's-
could.
It's terrifying and
No?
incredibly fun.
I don't think I have any specific like super. I'm not like super afraid of stuff. I think, but I don't
Mm.
like spiders or like more than
So my cousin is.
more than
Doesn't like
two-legged
spiders.
creatures like walking around. Like if they get close to me, or I don't like having them like on me. I don't mind
Yeah.
if it's the roof or whatever. But and then I think I wouldn't like to be in an ocean where you can't see the ground.
Oh.
And it's like super dark. You don't know if there's a
Oh.
fish there. Like suddenly, like, oh,
There's
Yeah.
a
Right.
name for that one. I forget. There's a cool name for that one.
Yeah.
The fear of the depths.
no,
Oh,
shiosio.
it's not Norwegian. I promise. It's not Norwegian because I don't speak Norwegian.
Wasn't Norwegian.
Norwegia. Canada.
Norwegian cheese. Nice.
Fear of deep.
Let's see, it is
water.
called-
What is it?
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia. Yeah.
There you go.
Thalassophobia.
Yeah, I think
Like,
there's even like a subreddit dedicated for that too, if I
I
recall
think it-
correctly.
I mean, there's
Hmm.
been a while since I've been in like an ocean like that, so I'm not sure if I'm afraid of it anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
it depends. Like if I feel something flying into me in the ocean,
I'm gone.
then I would.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see that. I could
Because
see that.
I used to be as a kid. I used to be afraid of closing my eyes in the shower because I thought something would like come up from the shower. So like if I had soap in my eyes, I'd be like, like
Yeah, I used to be like that too.
I used to open my eyes like it still burns.
I mean,
Yeah, I
the
watched
beef.
this one movie this one time where it was like these spiders came out of the drain, like these big spiders. You just see like the legs
Crawl
like
up your
pulling
ass.
itself out of the drain, and then you just see it like attacking this girl, and there's blood all over the bathtub. I was like, okay, that's good. That terrified me. So
Yeah.
I could see that.
I like your I'm literally reading a screen. Thalassophobia. Here, there's an image right here where it shows just some guys 2 feet looking down and nothing, just like depth
Yeah.
of nothingness. And it reminds me so much of the Cthulhu horror. Just like this, it's the same thing, like the fear of the unknown, but it's the depths of space instead
Mhm.
of the depths of the ocean. That's
It
what I'm
really-
getting from that picture. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
The old gods are so terrifying.
The old gods.
I want Cthulhu to be real.
Yes,
I'm
it's
good.
kind of close. Like it's not.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good too. If Zeus, Hades, all them, if they're real, I don't want them to be real. Seriously, sounds like a nightmare.
You could be a demigod then.
That's
Okay.
true. You could be
You know,
a
maybe
demigod.
maybe
your
one of
father
them is a
could be
master
Zeus.
architect.
Be a demigorgon. Or whatever.
Demigorgon.
Is that what
Yeah,
they
that's
call it?
right. That's the thing from Stranger Things.
Yeah. Wow, that looked surprisingly accurate.
Nailed it.
Oh Lord.
You hear them in your hall go like,
Oh gosh. Look, you got any fears?
Me, I used to have a fear of roller coasters. I don't anymore.
Can't go on
though.
that.
Good.
fear mirrors because he's so ugly. I'm
I don't have what?
kidding.
What are you talking about? No, I used to be scared of it. I went on a roller coaster. I wasn't scared anymore.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't really think I have that many fears necessarily.
Yeah.
Because I don't really. I guess like I have a tiny fear of heights, but not really. Like I don't know. Like I don't really have any fears for myself.
Nick, your
And I'm the
fear of
one that-
heights. Let's get specific. I used to think I had a fear of heights as well.
I don't think
Are
I
you-
do.
Are you scared of
think I
being up
do.
high? Or are you scared of the
No.
idea that you might fall off of that thing that's high?
No, because I fell off
Yeah,
15 feet of scaffolding, so I don't think I'm that. And I'm still not scared to go up on. Like,
Well, that's
roofs.
Minecraft. That doesn't count.
No, he means IRL.
Like IRL. Like IRL, like it hurt, like kind of hurt. So, but yeah, I do that too in Minecraft. But no,
All
I
the
don't think I
time.
really have a fear.
Have you guys ever like
It's yet to be discovered.
have you guys ever been on like a what's it called? Like is it called atmosphere in America too? Like those like big poles that you go up and then you get like you fall down.
Oh, he's talking about like
talking
those
about, like-
theme park stuff.
Theme parts, yeah.
Oh,
Like those
Those
rides.
are fun.
You sit like in a ring with
Yeah.
people and then
I don't think I've
Oh.
ever been on one of those actually.
Yeah, those are super cool.
No,
I have a
can't
weird
be on
thing
that.
that's like the fear of
I'm a-
heights, fear of falling doesn't bug me when it comes to things like the amusement park going up
Oh.
because I don't know, something in my brain's like statistically how many people have not died from this?
Right,
Oh,
okay.
almost all of them? I'm probably fine too.
Yeah.
That's
No.
good enough for me.
Nope, I'm the opposite. I'm like, don't like the feeling of that. Don't like the feeling like roller coasters or any of that.
What?
Like,
Mhm.
Jay, how are we supposed to hang out?
you can't. You see, I can't hang. Like, even my
We're going
bus
to the
does it.
Mall of America and we are going to ride the roller coaster in there.
Mm.
I've been there once in my life when I was like 3 and I vaguely remember the roller coaster.
I'll go with you. We'll do it.
I mean,
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I can be from
So
the
much fun.
sidelines like I'm on filming it.
Taking
You
the
guys
pictures.
go. Good job. Smile
Yeah.
for the camera.
I know those guys.
Yeah, I can't do that.
They're so brave.
only when it gets to a certain height that I think I would be kind of afraid. Like the atmosphere I was talking about, like the thing going up in the sky. Like I don't know, 120 meters up in the air or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think
I
it's a
do not-
fear of heights for me.
I do not remember the exact number. The American Army has figured out the exact height, which your fear of the height is the greatest. I think it's 33 feet. I don't recall exactly. But they, in flight school, have basically a big tall structure that they make you go on top of. And it's got a pull line. So as soon as you jump off, it pulls your chute.
Oh.
And that they make you practice jumping off of specifically that height because that's the height where you're supposed to psychologically feel the most fear.
Right.
So it doesn't anything higher than that
Mhm.
doesn't bother you anymore.
Right.
There's a real legitimate scientific height that is supposed to trigger the maximum fear within humans.
Not above that. I was gonna say it like I guess there's different forms of being afraid of that. Because if you're in a plane, I'm
Yeah,
never
I-
afraid of, like, looking
I-
down. Then but it's like you're sitting in like a chair, like
Mhm.
30 feet in the air or whatever. I don't know. Then it's a bit more like, oh shit, what if
Right.
this thing breaks? Or
Like whatever.
Right,
In
there's like a
planes, I'm
something
just like,
scenario.
if a plane goes down, it's nothing I can do about it.
I've heard of stories where like the things I'm talking about, the thing that dampens the fall or whatever, it didn't work.
Malfunctions,
Yeah.
you know. Sometimes people fall out of their chair.
We're going in.
Where are you going? on a trip?
I've always told myself, I don't think I would ever be successful, but I've always told myself if I were to go flying and it became incredibly apparent that the plane was going down, I would be the guy that takes off the mask, takes off the seatbelt, and attempts to open the door. I know all of these things are impossible, but I would try to open the door and be like, we're going to die anyway. Why not jump out and enjoy the free fall? That's me.
Well, there's
But I-
people that
You
have
sure
to,
about that? Would you not like take the 1% chance that you actually survive
Yeah.
the crash?
Well, to be fair, you're more likely to survive falling from that height outside of the plane. The plane
if you
has more the plane has more density and is more likely to fall faster. And even if it didn't fall faster, because you're inside of it, you'd be pressed against the ceiling, hit the water, slammed into the ground, and then slam back up as your body is equilibrating in it. But if you're
Yeah.
outside of it, you can free fall, and humans can only fall as fast as. If you're going flat, I think you can fall slower than 100 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour.
What's the smartest thing to do if the plane is crashing? Do you
You can't get out though. There's too
Try-
much pressure on the door. It's thousands of pounds of pressure. You can't open.
try and like lie underneath your chair so you don't get that like I don't know. Or what
No,
do you
because
do?
you would still exhibit the same amount of force. You just wouldn't be hitting a ceiling. You would just your body would appear to not move, but all your organs would still slam against your spine or your stomach.
Oh,
And then yeah,
oh
The-
God.
you may in fact explode because there's not
Okay,
that extra.
Winter. Okay, we're going back to a PG podcast here, where we have
PG podcast. We're drinking alcohol.
Big
Eddie asks, "What are the origins of your YouTube / Minecraft names?"
Mine's not interesting. What the hell's wrong with him? What happened?
He's just laughing at the transition.
He looked up and I was like, what?
The transition. I'm like, we were talking about holding our man stuff earlier for
Hold man
peeing. Oh, that's funny. That transition's
Wait,
gold.
what is the question?
PG.
How'd you get your name?
My dad gave it to me when I was little. Next.
Verdict? Verdict, how'd you get your
Moving
name?
on.
Okay, so I got the name. I was called Horror Titan before, not Horror Titan, but Horror Titan.
Yeah, but how'd you get that name?
I heard you right the first time.
Which I took from a friend's nephew or something in WoW. And then I took it as my YouTube name because my first name was a mix between my actual name and my surname or last name or whatever. Kind of lame if you think about it. So I took that name and then because people, or I heard it as Horror Titan when other people said it. I was
like, no.
One day I was thinking about changing. So it took me a while, but then I went to play RuneScape and I had to make an account. So I was like, what's a good name? Oh, RunicTitan. So that's just kind of how I got the name. I don't play RuneScape anymore, by the way, but that's how I got it.
Little Nick.
It's not a dead game.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's still alive.
It's
all right.
I like that game.
It's on its last.
Pretty good though. The old school.
What about you, Winter? How'd you get your name?
He lost his tooth on a winter's day.
No, my original account was Gadrill786. 786 was just hitting the keyboard for numbers, and that's what came out. Because it's like Gadrill was taken. I'm like, well, I still want Gadrill. Bam! Hit that number pad.
But wait, where's that name origin from, though?
Well, Gadrill is from Supernatural. There was it was just after, I think, season 5, 6, 7.
Wait, how old were you then?
I don't remember. This is 2011, 2012, because I just started playing Minecraft. But the name Gadrill is specifically from a show Supernatural, and Gadrill is the name of the angel who was supposed to be guarding the gates to Eden, who let Lucifer through, thinking Lucifer, Archangel, of course let him through. And well, he was in prison. He was in prison for the rest of eternity for letting Lucifer through into the Gardens of Eden.
Is that the same series you talked about like a little bit ago?
No, Supernatural and Lucifer are two wildly different shows, but both do have the angel Lucifer. Supernatural's in its last season right now. It's season 15. It's about to end. It's super sad. Anywho, as I explained last podcast, my account was deleted for various reasons. My YouTube account. So I figured if I had to make a new account, I may as well make a new name, rebrand completely.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was really I went to, was it Skindex or some Minecraft skins. And I was just on my mouse scrolling, just looking for something that I was like, I have to change my skin if I'm going to change my name. And I came across the polar bear. And it didn't take long for me to be like, the first thing I came up with was actually Wither Tooth. And I'm like, it doesn't really fit a polar bear. So I came up with Winter Tooth. And then I used Wither Tooth as the name of my camera account.
Okay,
So it's not super special. I think Gadrill has more lore behind it, but
yeah.
How did you get
Winter Tooth it's so funny. Winter Tooth is just, what skin do I want to use today?
Yeah.
Polar bears it is.
Shout
out to polar bears. Oh yeah.
Even got a t-shirt.
Merch hashtag.
That's right.
Can I have one?
I guess that's
technically this merch is still for sale. I've only sold 2 shirts. One to me.
Well, I don't want to buy
and
it.
one to Mr. Tooth.
I don't
That's
want to
it,
buy it.
We're
by
the
the
only
way.
two. Exactly. Nobody wants to buy it. That's why we've
I
only
wanna-
sold 2.
I just
One to
want
me
one.
and the missus.
I think the thing with merch is you need to make it something that everyone can use and without
Yep.
it being a bit awkward, like going outside being like, you have a kid's cartoon on your shirt? It's like,
Yep.
hmm,
Oh, I tried to change it. I have this really I thought it was really cool. I hired someone on was it Fiverr
Mhm.
to design a polar bear winter tooth logo that would look more like a sports design.
yeah.
And everyone tells me, "What is this, a hockey team?" And I'm like, I guess I deserve that. That's kind of what I asked for.
But
It looks super cool, but nobody liked it.
Yeah.
I feel like merch has to be 2D and not like 3D with several shadings on it, if that makes sense.
Hey, there's only 2 shades, white and blue.
50 Shades of Blue.
Afterlife merch.
Yeah. Gotta wait
I wanna-
on that.
Wait, so how did you get your skins too? Okay, I mean, I guess Jay, you could say how you got your name too.
So name was pretty simple. I was switching through Minecraft names. Before it used to be called sixshot_FTW. FTW stands for the win. I got sixshot because my brother used to call his gamertag on Xbox sixshot because we played Halo and Call of Duty. You know, having a sixshot, pretty good. So I took that name. I switched from that because eventually going through multiple name iterations during Call of Duty, I went from different names, and then finally I was like, okay, I'll go with Jay. So then I became Jay, but then transferring that into like YouTube or Minecraft, I was just like, okay, what sounds good with Jay? What would make sense? Like, you can't really put something behind Jay, like Jay Blah. So
Blue
Jay.
Jay.
so something would
J-Bay.
have, so something kind of has to go in front of it. So I put All Out in front of it. It sounded great. So that's how it became to be. And a panda, always loved a panda. My brother on Xbox had a panda game avatar. I don't know if you guys remember what those look like, but there's one distinct panda looking one. And ever since then, I liked pandas. And when I made my Minecraft account, I was like, I want a panda. So easy.
Fun
So
fact,
you're a bear because you like bears, and I'm a bear because I'm like, that skin looks cool.
Yep.
is it like I used to think that FTW stood for fuck the what?
What?
F the
Yeah.
world. It's F the
No,
world,
it's
man.
for the win. What are you
It's
talking
F the
about?
world.
No, but like
what?
when I was,
I've never heard for the win before. It's
I
always
never
been
heard what
F
you
the
guys said.
world.
when I was a little kid, I
Burn
knew
it
what,
down. F the world.
I knew what WTF stood for, but then when people said FTW, I was like, oh, well, is that fuck the what?
Fuck
You
the
guys
what?
must have been some emo kids or something.
What do you
Honestly,
mean?
it took me a long time to learn what that was. Fuck the what? Like, honestly,
I
thought-
never heard of that until just now.
I love how you guys are saying it the other way. You're saying the curse word and
I honestly-
bleeping out the word world.
Yeah.
I thought people were saying it backwards. I'm like, they misspelled it or something. They're
Does
stupid.
it also stand for fuck the world?
It's F the world, man. F the world.
Alright.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Okay, how'd you guys get your skins then? Well,
made
I
mine.
guess Skunk and Rune.
Oh, you know mine. It's just
Yes. Let's go play RNG roulette right now. When do I
thankfully
feel
it
like
wasn't
stopping?
RNG. Otherwise, I'd look like Cubone and be a
Well, no, he chose that. Thank
be a
you very
total
much.
weeb.
What the hell even is he?
Well, no, Hubone
an
is
anime
the
character.
huge. Well, I mean, I made him to the anime character, but Hubone was the humongous guy, the meme.
Oh, the guy in the yeah, okay.
Humongous
Gotcha.
what? Humongous. That's what Hugh's
Okay.
skin initially is, and then I made him into the weeb version for our Arena Duos team because
Yeah.
I
yeah.
have the Naruto skin and he has some random weeb skin that he liked, or well, from an anime that he wanted.
You know the problem with drinking on this podcast?
Should leave anime out of this.
I have to pee.
Well,
Go
it's okay,
pee.
Winter. We're about to end. You can hold.
No, we're not. This is gonna be the longest podcast.
It
I
is the
want it to be
longest
long.
podcast already.
We have to keep going. I'm not done.
Do we have
Okay.
another question? Like,
We-
like
I have one more.
well,
is it-
it's too late.
Okay.
So
But,
wait, Skunk, how'd you get your skin then? Or
yeah.
Runic?
I just said I made mine.
Oh, you made yours.
So you made
Yeah,
yours from like pure scratch?
Well, okay, so
You mix yours?
I had what?
Did you mix it or did you make it?
No, I made it. I found a skin on Planet Minecraft. And Jay might remember this from when we were watching them videos.
Mm-hmm.
We met up in real life. That original skin I had. It was like a steampunker skin,
Yeah.
kind of like the one I have now, but a little bit more detailed, I guess. And then I switched over to making my own. Wait, where?
By his microphone. Its face was looking at the camera for a second.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna hold this.
Oh, now it's gone.
Beak.
Oh, wait, it's back.
Anyway. Wait.
Beak.
You can see like part of the white fur. Oh, there you go.
There it is. Hey, little kitty.
Hey, kitty.
Hey, kitty.
You know, Winter's probably bumbling outside, and his wife's like, "Are you drunk?"
He's probably throwing up or something. I don't think he's got a pee. I think he's got a vomit.
No, he's fine. He's just peeing.
Okay, so anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
You're explaining how you got your skin.
So yeah, I made like a red version of the one I have now,
Yeah.
and then the one that you currently see is the one I've kind of just had forever because I just improved it.
Mm-hmm.
It originally was red, now it's blue. So yeah, that's it. I just made mine.
What about you, Runic?
Mine is a bit different because have you guys ever heard of Jamsey Boy? Not Germsey, but Jamsey Boy.
Yeah, yes. He's the builder. He does like a bunch of like
Yeah, Jamsey Boy. It was like he quit YouTube now, but
yeah.
Did
I
he
watch
used
it
to-
all the time.
He still does
all
that texture pack.
not
No.
Germsey. Jamsey.
Jamsey boy.
Jamsey Boy.
Jamsey
But
boy.
yeah,
Same person.
his skin. I basically took his skin to begin with because it was a Viking. Like his skin was a Viking, I think, because it had like frost on it.
Right.
It's literally the same face. The only difference I made was I removed the ice
Mhm.
particles from his hair, and then I put like modern clothes on it because I was thinking like I should be a modern Viking or whatever. So I just kind of did that way.
Right. Yes, I do recognize your skin now as his skin because I used to watch him like all the time. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, he had like cool real life videos too, where he made like bows.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
sick.
Yep. I used to
Pretty
watch
cool.
those too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It was bad, man. He was awesome at building. He's actually the one that taught me how to build pretty much.
Yeah, he had such a
More than
unique.
Beat-ups, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But
So that's how I got my skin.
nice.
Okay. Now,
Am I gonna have to watch this back to find out how Skunk got his skin?
you can reiterate it then.
I basically just said I made mine.
Yeah, he made it.
Lame.
Lame. You went on Planet Minecraft. You were like, eh.
No, it's better than that.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the name of the site because it was so unimportant.
Whatever.
You're right. I just scrolled. I'm a loser.
Whatever.
But to be fair, I have like 40 skins that I personally made that are an alteration of the polar bear for any
Why is
occasion.
your skin diagonal?
You don't want to see the skin that I made.
No,
first-
B Dubs did a diagonal skin and it was horrifying.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I think yours should be.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
nah, nah, brah. I have a polar bear in a dress ready for the big ball. So whenever one of you guys makes a big ballroom for us to all come dance in,
Town hall?
I'm ready to be Pretty Bear.
I have a zombie me.
You have a zombie you?
Yeah,
Or was it a mummy? Or do
A
you
mummy.
actually have both?
Mummy, sorry. guess
Mamma
it's-
mia.
I don't know.
Hmm. Okay. We're
I've,
currently.
I've literally had Pirate Bear for like a year and a half now, just waiting to go. I'm so glad to find a home for him. Pirate Bear.
Pillaging
I gotta
skunk.
fight back. I gotta
Piglin
fight back
pirates.
with my airships. I gotta like start making gunships.
Yeah,
Thing.
that's where I wanted to put guns on my ship. I'm like, I'm just out of time. I can't.
That first one you built doesn't have any guns. That's going down. That's
Exactly.
that's gonna lose.
I'm excited to see one of your just traditional hot air balloons try to launch off a cannon. So you're forced to build the diagonal balloon that has the recoil from shooting a cannon.
Dude, your cat is staring into my soul right now.
So where's the cat? He's like
What
the
the heck?
name is
Looks like-
death.
It looks like it's got the eyes open. Like
He's got like nipple chin going on.
What?
Cat's just laying back there relaxing.
He's like, don't look at me.
He's a big flirt.
My kitty.
I can't reach.
You don't need an alinity situation where you throw the cat out either.
Yeah, dude.
We're not trying to get
Give me a
banned.
death. They're talking
It's a
about.
stuffed animal. Come on now.
It's a cat called Deaf.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought the cat was deaf. But okay.
But what's
I got
cool about him is he will sit in my lap, just like this, the entire time.
That's nice. I mean, I've never had a cat that was like that. They're always feisty. And it was like, nah.
I don't like cats. I'm allergic to them.
Is that like a not true the thing where cats don't like being like scratched and stuff? Or like
What?
Oh, they
where?
love it. It depends on the cat. Some cats are real buttholes. I was gonna use
Well,
more
have you noticed
abrasive language, but
What,
have you
like
noticed that
ass-
if you scratch the back of a cat, they always raise their ass like
yeah, they like their booty
Be-
scritches.
Well, no, because there's a
Everyone likes
nerve
their
right
booty
there.
scritches. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet.
There's a nerve between their tail and like I guess their back that if you scratch right there, it just like causes them to perch up.
Interesting. Maybe they're getting. Never mind.
is that
We-
their like defensive?
We have another cat named Wednesday who is polydactyl. Instead of having 4 toes on each hand, she has like 6 on one, 7 on another, 3 on one of them, and like almost 15 on the last one. It's crazy.
What the hell?
Never seen that before.
Polydactyl is having more or less toes than normal.
I'm gonna have to
And
look
she-
this up.
Each one of
Polydactyl.
her hands is completely messed up. She
That's
has this
good.
one. She has one that's like a thumb, but it has 2 claws coming out of it. So you have to trim both of them. Oh, it's a nightmare. She's a
sounds
sweetheart, though.
it sounds kind of cruel, but can't you get that like removed?
You can have them declawed. You can't cut their toes off. She will always have extra toes.
Well, think
But
about it,
being
like,
declawed is also
they?
incredibly cruel. It's actually banned here in Washington State. You
Yeah.
cannot have your cats declawed anymore in Washington State.
And that
wait, why?
Because it's
Because
really
it's
painful.
it's equivalent to a human to cut off your nail, to cut it off right around on the first knuckle.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
the same
painful
for a cat. You're
them.
cutting off. If I were to declaw you, Skunk, I'd be cutting off your up into your first knuckle
but
on
how
each of
about,
your
like,
fingers.
They're like weapons. You gotta disarm them.
Oh, so you're saying that your fingernails are like weapons and we should
My
disarm
fingernails
you?
are beautiful and nicely trimmed.
That's the sad thing about Wednesday, because she's polydactyl. Some of her nails grow wildly faster than other ones. So as you
Right.
see her walking and her hand on the carpet, 4 fingers will come up fine, but that last one will continually like grab because it's an extra nail.
But you can trim them, right?
Yeah, we have to trim her nails like every week or so, just to make sure that she's not getting stuck in the carpet.
Oh,
Okay.
2 cats and 1 really disgusting rat dog. I
2 cats,
hate
1 dog.
dogs.
I love dogs.
Dogs are better than cats.
Let's be clear. If your dog does not come at least to my waist, you have a rat. You do not have a dog.
That is not true.
Whoa.
If you have a little Yorkie, that's a rat. That is not a dog.
Okay. Now
A
you
dog is a Great Dane.
No.
It's a German Shepherd. It's a wolf dog.
I have
It
a
is
golden.
not. It is not one of these. Golden Retriever is good too. Anything smaller than a Golden Retriever is not a dog. You have
like a fifth
you
leg,
have something
right? I ain't
made
joking.
by humans to be adorable, and as a polar bear, I want to eat your dog.
No.
There's this amazing story, just for clarification for you guys' audience who doesn't. There's this amazing story of a polar bear in Russia who befriends dogs. There was an article in a newspaper. A week later, friend of dogs, polar bear,
Yeah.
eats those same dogs.
Oh my gosh.
There's this adorable picture of this like polar bear hanging out with like huskies. And then a week later, the same one of just the polar bear. All the huskies were eaten by the polar bear.
What
I
the
love
heck?
right there.
It's like if your dog's not big enough to defend itself from a polar bear, it's not a dog.
Is it bad that I feel more angry seeing like a beaten up animal than a beaten up human?
No, I'm totally there with you. To be fair, those same dogs that I say are rats, if I see it beaten up, I will be just as infuriated as any other animal.
But you said you'd eat them.
I'm a polar bear.
Yeah, but that's messed up. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
mad at
it's
you.
no. It's like
It's only him.
if you're a trophy hunter, right? If you're a trophy hunter and you're just taking down lions, that's messed up. If you need to survive and you genuinely need meat, different story. Different
Yeah,
story.
but don't go eating huskies. You
If
crazy?
you're a polar bear, you live in the Arctic. What else is there?
Fish.
Yeah, huskies don't live in the Arctic. They live in like Alaska.
Live in the attic.
Alaska's like touching the Arctic. It's a
No, it's not. It's with Canada, and GP lives near there. Okay,
no. GP's Poland.
Yeah,
He's Polish.
GP's Polish.
still same thing.
We wrote
Okay,
a whole song for him.
Forget all this. Okay, we got one last trivia question.
I immediately have the song stuck in my head.
We got
now.
one last trivia question to end this all off, and then we're
Yeah.
doing our outro here.
Okay.
It is, who was the second AfterLife member for AfterLife ever? So you guys probably don't know this one bit based off season 1 standards.
Just the second one, period.
Was it?
Second,
Can I
well, besides me, because I mean,
Jay,
I'm the first.
Didn't you just tell me who this was last week?
No, maybe.
Can I have 3?
I
Can I-
asked you the entire origin of Afterlife. Did you lie to me?
I mean, so you probably know. Well, no, I don't know how specific I went into it. Okay, so you guys
Jay.
can guess without.
Can I give 3
Oh, I
names
know.
right now that I might think?
Jeez.
I think it's either Rectify or that other guy I forgot the name of, but he Australian?
It ain't
And
any
then-
of those people.
And then Gaming Because. It's one of those 3, right? Or no?
Okay.
That's my guess. Gaming because
Okay,
I'm not sure if Rectify was first.
I think it's
Wait,
Jay.
We haven't even heard the multiple choice yet.
you're
Yeah,
not.
that's the choice.
Well, I mean, I was waiting. I wanted to hear what you would guess without multiple choice.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gaming because
Well, what's the multiple choice?
Okay, we'll go to multiple choice now. So we got Rectify, we got Mr.
Uh-huh.
Jarhead, we got Gaming Because, we got X Snow Step, and we got Toxic.
There's 5 choices?
That was the guy I was thinking about.
You're crazy.
5 choices today.
well, it doesn't matter because we know who it is.
This is the gaming guy, right? I
Yeah,
forget his
sure.
name already.
It's Austin or Gaming Because or
Gaming because that's
That
it.
was Jay's like best friend back in the day.
What? It wasn't one of us?
Yeah.
Definitely not
Sorry.
you.
Definitely me.
no, I think it might have been.
Which one is it?
I was gonna say Runic, but well, yeah,
I'm gonna say gaming because
Runic? What?
Runic.
Runic's his best friend.
Oh, sorry, RunicTitan. Sorry.
Okay, it
Poor
is
Titan.
Gaming
Poor
Because.
Titan.
That is the correct answer.
Wasn't there
So-
someone before that? I feel like
Well,
Yeah,
there's
it was
a
AllOutJay.
there's a negative 9,000 group.
that's probably what I was thinking then. Or,
Yeah, you gotta
I don't know.
drink.
Wasn't
It's
Rectify
under
from that?
9,000.
Wasn't Rectify from that too? Or
Mhm. But he was the
That's
last one to
probably-
join from that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all winning.
Which Afterlife member has been a part of the most seasons? Or longest on Afterlife, period. Minecraft counting.
Not you, right?
No, I mean
Um,
on Afterlife, I mean like been a part. Not like
Wait.
counting how long they played on it, but like you know.
Well, no,
So,
I'm just saying like because you don't count.
If
as,
you're
like,
on season 1, that just counts as an entire 1 out of 3.
Well, no. So like, okay, I won't use Runic. So like, Snow Step was technically a part of season 1, but wasn't a part of season 2. So she was a part from the beginning. So you know, she has more days played than say somebody else, maybe hypothetically.
Wait.
is it
So
days
she
played?
probably has less than me then.
No,
is it days-
she would have
is it
more
days?
than you.
Are you sure? I've been on
I'm
almost
going
every
based
day.
off how long you were a part of that season, not how much time you actually played. I mean,
Not how much time
Maybe-
logged on server.
Yeah.
You're talking about
I know who
actively
it
being
is.
for.
How long were you actually a part of AfterLife for? Not played, but a part.
I mean,
We're talking about Minecraft only.
So playing is like literally being logged in, right?
Well,
Versus a part of is you've been accepted. Thanks for joining.
Yes.
the playtime.
No, we're just only
No,
talking
not
about how long
playtime.
you've been a part of AfterLife, period.
So we're
Okay.
counting every single minute that, for example, Wintertooth has been a part of
Yeah.
of this versus how many hours
You're
I've been
not
on.
counting yourself then.
We're only counting Minecraft hours. Not
Wait, what?
when
Oh
AfterLife
my
was
God,
Fortnite.
what?
Well, no, we're not counting when AfterLife was not Minecraft related anymore.
Oh. Wait. Oh, that's not fair.
Oh,
That's not fair, bro.
are
I
you,
missed out on a bunch then.
are you talking about hours played on the Minecraft Afterlife then?
We're only counting a part of your time as a part of AfterLife Minecraft related.
Oh,
Well, I know who it is then.
yeah, okay.
Mrs. Tooth's wearing a swimsuit. We're supposed to go swimming.
Swimming.
You ain't going swimming now.
Okay, well, we'll hurry
I'll
this
stay in the
one.
shallow end. I'll just stay in the shallow end.
Oh, you.
choice.
Uh,
Is it choice?
so, are we
I
all
know.
ready?
Jay, final answer. Got it.
Okay, without
got
me. So our answer choices are Whitefire, Blondskunk,
Whitefire.
RunicTitan, and Hebone.
No,
Do you think-
it's Whitefire.
Oh,
Right.
that's tough. Before anyone says their answers, I want to
No.
say blonde because I haven't seen white this much this season.
Don't
but-
say me because
But I don't know. I don't know because I wasn't there for seasons 1 or 2.
mine's a
I-
trick one.
Is it me? Wait,
It might
I've
be
Which
you.
is
actually.
been in the first-
It can't be Runic because Runic, I haven't seen him on the server at all. He's
Well, we're
busy.
not
He's
going based
busy.
off actual physical playtime. We're going based off you technically being a part of the group.
Right. And
Oh, then
during
me
the
for sure,
Minecraft portion.
1000%.
No,
Wait, you
what-
were in season 1 Winter? I didn't know
I was
that.
in all seasons ever. I'm older. Well, I don't know about Runic. I'm older than all of you, so clearly
I'm 23.
I'm older than all of you. Clearly me.
Okay, calm it down, Boomer.
So do you have
I'm a millennial. Thank you.
Yeah, that's even worse.
No, it's not. Boomers are definitely the worst.
do you have choices or no?
I gave you 4 people.
That's
Blondskunk,
answer
Whitefire,
is Whitefire.
RunicTitan, and Hebone.
White.
It's me
mine's
then.
white. I think
You
it's
can't go
Whitefire.
wrong if you go white.
What?
Why in season? I forgot.
This is what happens when you get me drinking.
White
I'm
was
just
part of every. I guess you are too, Runic, but
Wait, did season when I left season 1?
guys, stop talking yourselves up. It's definitely Whitefire.
Oh, it might be
I
Whitefire.
think it's white. It has to be.
It's definitely Whitefire. Stop talking yourselves up.
I think it was Whitefire too, probably.
I hope we're wrong.
Watch it be me, and it's
So
just
wait,
like, all right,
wait. What's everybody's answer now?
It's
Whitefire.
Whitefire.
it's got to be white.
I actually don't know the answer.
What? How do you not know the answer?
Well,
Trying-
you see, I was only doing this because I was curious to see what you guys would guess.
Well, I know it's not me because if we're not counting the AfterLife gaming group days, then it's definitely not me.
Well, I was
Well,
in that.
if Jay doesn't know, then it's 1000%
And-
Wintertooth.
Okay, well,
It might actually be Runic.
Wintertooth.
might-
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I would think it'd be Runic.
Did Whitefire join season 1 after I left? I don't.
White
remember.
joined season 1 when you were still in season 1. He joined in October.
Runic
2015.
left us.
I
Yes,
did.
he left us in 2015. Wait, no, 26.
We
Yeah,
had some
2016.
argument. Then I made
You
Highlands.
don't remember the story, Winter? I
No,
told you this.
I know that Runic's a busy boy, so.
Okay,
betrayed.
so it's between Runic and White.
No, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to take this moment. Runic, you have to
Hmm?
do a collab with me. I've been doing the recaps and noticed that along with Jay, you also haven't been uploading.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
know.
Oh,
Too
we
bad.
calling out here.
Man, Winter's calling people out now.
So now I definitely need to get Runic in game with the Piglin Pirates. Definitely 1000% torturing Kyle.
Runic, do you still have the
Kyle's been
quarantine
poking the
stuff
bear.
on your house?
No, that's
My
gone.
what?
We did that at one
Okay.
point, all as a group.
Oh, that's
My-
right. Oh, I think I helped with that.
When we
actually.
removed your little bubble wrap on your house, spawn
Oh
house,
no, yeah, I removed that. Yeah,
because we were all like trolling each other while we did
yeah,
it.
I do feel bad about it. But I don't know. I don't know what to say.
When do
I
we
need to
start
be more-
season 2, Skunk?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I think White has Runic beat by
Hard,
like a
hard,
few
hard.
months then.
You think
Or
so?
more,
Really?
yes. Because White's been a part of season 3 too from the start, and then season 2 from the start. So, you know, if we factor all that time, he has at least like 6 months, maybe max on top of you.
That's true, I guess. Yeah.
So, yeah, there's your answer. Cheers, you guys.
It's not a lot. You can beat him, Runic. I believe in you.
Chug.
Wait, are we cheersing? I'm out of alcohol.
I'm
Dang
out of
it.
alcohol now. Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, Corona.
Okay, Kona.
Okay, well,
Oh, that's not
I
good.
think we're gonna call it for this podcast as it's been over 2 hours. So,
Oh, that's
do you
the
guys
longest podcast.
have anything you would like to say before we end?
Oh, don't drink Drax Steak. It's worse to make it. Oh God.
What?
Oh God.
Hold your
Drink
dick.
Jack's Daniels. There we go. That's what he said.
Hold
Okay,
it.
anything else, everyone?
Hold your dick.
Hold your dick.
Wash your hands. Okay, thank you. Okay, so don't forget, check out AfterLife Recap.
Be
You
safe.
know, that's a great series. Be safe. Remember that we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Also, that we have a Discord, tiny.cc/AL Discord. Also, check out all the members at streamerlinks.com/AfterLife SMP, and also suggest topics and questions. And that is all for episode 21 of the Adulthood Podcast. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a great day.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Cringe.
Bye,
Do you
fuckers.
have? Do you have that? Do you have that written down? Because you're just like.
Boobies.
No, see, it's the first 3 bullet points on the topic sheet.
Yeah, but that's not what you say, though.
Well, I
First three
mean, I
bullet
kind of have
points.
it memorized.
Not what you say.
I have
Which
it all
ones?
memorized now. Like, see, like, pimping,
Available.
like,
We are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts as a also the Discord and members as a reminder. I'm reading
Jay.
it word for word.
what?
Jay,
That
where's
light in your
the where's the bonus clips from the podcast, like the afterward?
Afterlife. Afterlife After Hours. That should be
Yeah.
a bonus podcast.
Jay, where's the Q&A? Hey, Jay, where's
Oh,
the
God.
challenge video? Jay, hey,
Where
Jay,
is Afterlife
Jay.
After Hours?
we need Q&A, Jay.